Hi everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench Show. So, it's our build night tonight, so you can sit back, chill out with us lot, and build away. Any questions you got, pop them in the chat. Tim's in charge of the chat tonight. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, great. No, I'm only joking. So, yeah, if you've got any questions, pop them in there, put a question mark in front, and someone will get to them as and when through the night. Yeah. So yeah, it's our build night, so a bit more of a relaxed night. Like I say, we alternate it weekly from the show to our build night, and we'll enjoy a bit of modelling with you guys and girls instead. Quite busy in the chat already, and we've got 58 watching as it is. Ooh. So tonight we've got Andreas, we got Graham, we got Norm, we got Sam, we got John, we got Tim, and we got me as well. Everybody had a good week?
Wonderful
week.
Yeah,
good week it was.
Good week.
Possible.
Yes.
Good laugh and a hangout all week.
Yes, we've had a very good laugh this week. It's been good.
Seen some old friends, which is nice to see.
Yeah, it is. It was a bit surreal at first, but I know John's in the chat. I've seen him in the chat. I don't know if Jermaine's knocking about or not. It's always good to see them. And they've been in quite regularly, which is good as well.
Yep.
It's always good. And obviously, all you older ones have been there as well.
Norman.
Haunt in the place. Good.
Pictures have been there with
There we are. So that's it. So, what are you building tonight, Andreas?
I'm decaling Mirage 2000D.
Ooh, that's the other one you started, yeah?
Yes, this is my second Mirage. Yeah, I'm a Delta Wing binge.
Excellent. Very
Love
cool.
the ship. Yeah,
I like it. And Graham?
I am deculling my Lexus.
Excellent. You still not finished that?
I have hardly been in this
He's
week.
dragging it out, isn't he? God.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't look impressed.
Been otherwise occupied.
Yes, okay. Norman?
Tonight I'm working on the Donia 335, the Hong Kong model 135 scale. Scale. I got from the Birthday Club. Big model, lots of parts with lots of sub assemblies tonight.
Oh yeah, there is.
That looks lovely.
I had that one and went back in the box. And
Norman effect.
yeah, the Norman effect. Yeah. So good luck, mate. It's a lovely kit. It's just, as you know, there's a lot.
Lots of parts.
Yeah, it's a very interior filled aircraft.
Yeah.
A lot of subsections. But it goes together, right? You've got that little. Have you put the fuselage halves together yet?
No, they're just taped together for now.
You've got a bit of a dodgy fit underneath where I have mine.
Yeah, I'm going to correct all that before I actually put it together.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of work. You'll get through it, though.
Oh, yeah, no problems.
Excellent, mate. And Sam?
Working on the Skyline interior. It's just finished putting the roll cage in now, and that's it until it dries.
Slacking.
Back on the Volvo tonight. Hopefully get it finished maybe tonight.
Excellent.
Get the wing on, get the body on, that's it.
Excellent. And we're off for our new build on probably Monday, are we, you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the new one going to be?
I think it's a secret, isn't it, Sam?
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
I'll tell you, Tim.
Oh,
No, we reckon we wrote this discussion. It's the C-Class DTM D2, the older one.
Mm-hmm.
So, are they 190s? What are those body shells?
what the Tamiya kit? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 190.
Yeah, it's a 190, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, we're doing the silver one of them with the D2 library on it.
Yep.
So that's the plan, anyway.
Yes. Yeah, C190 they were, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, you sold yours, didn't you?
No, I got both, didn't I? I managed to get the yellow one, so I sold my green one to yeah.
Cool. Excellent.
The yellow one I had as a kid.
So yeah, that's our planned build next. John?
Working on the Skyline as well. Lacking again, but now I've got the paint all ordered up. I should be able to launch into that next week and should be getting somewhere near done by Friday.
Excellent, John.
Got to remember not to bother masking off the headlights with their decals.
Yes, we do. Anyway, moving on. Not that anyone here did that at all. One of them didn't realise it was a decal. Me. Saying to John, they're not headlights, are they? It's like they're painted. John's like, yeah. So I masked it off. That's a detail, John. Yeah, no, yeah. You could have told me.
Nah, don't say that.
I thought you were just masking them off for extra crispness and clarity.
Punch in the chat saying they're not the 190. The C class was the one that came after the 190. So it's literally the first C class they brought out. There we go.
Well, what? It's a C class. The 190 was the engine size. So it's
Oh no, 190 was the body style.
body. Was it still a body style? Was it? Is that what they classed the body?
It must be the first C class then.
Oh, okay. I always thought it was.
It's very 190-esque shape, isn't it?
Yeah, I always thought it was. Oh well.
Oh, there we go. Excellent. Yeah, that's right, the cozy. What are you working on, Tim?
Carrying on doing the seatbelts for the little Skyline.
Excellent. Cool. And shock horror, I'm going to be working on a piece of armor.
Yeah.
Yay!
I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Wanted to do a bit for a while, so I chose this one when I said and bought it. And I don't want to do the red face, although it's very cool. I've seen loads of them built. I don't want to do it. So I wasn't going to do the green, just out of the box version, but I just found a set of the tiger face decals on Hanon. So I bought a set of them, and I might have bought some frills for it as well because frills are cool. So they're on the way as well. So yeah, I'm going to start working on that. So Tim's in charge of the chat. You got any questions? That'll help you. Tim will get to them as many can.
I'll mess them up.
Yeah, and I'm going to put my camera overhead.
Cool.
And
Right.
there we go. And the camera's on, Rome. If you want to stop, let me know.
Well, let me start going through the chat. Mr. Damn Ducks Bobbington. He's eating banana sandwiches, probably.
Excellent.
He's saying hellos, evening ethics senpai. Yeah, leave it at that
Oh
one.
my God, I'm going to go read that. What was that?
He's off already.
I can
Senpai.
He's the second name he comes
Senpai,
across.
that's very close enough. Mr. Bobbington's still working on his 172 U-boat. That's going to be huge.
Mac Ish.
Hey?
Mac Ish.
It's not that bad.
Mark Models, hello.
Good article on P-interest.
Hey?
Said a really good article on P-interest.
Hey, it's a female woman. Watch out.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Who said that? Who was that said that?
That was me yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
The other day.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Mike Hornsey, hello, Paul and crew. Light and Bones here, hello, ready and waiting.
Oh, Bill.
Owl McNeese saying hello to everyone. Scott's there saying greetings.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
That's John, not Scott.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Scottsville. Yeah. This is
This is why Tim doesn't read the chat much.
Hi, John.
gonna be on them nights.
Hello, John.
It's so long since I've seen him. This is why. Yeah, that's what I'm putting it down to.
Talking to him last night.
I forgot it's called Scottsville though.
Oh,
It's been a long time. Ivan's there saying hello all.
Yeah,
Hello, Ivan. Evening. Norm's there saying good evening, fellow sprue fiddlers.
hello, Norman.
Hello from Norman. Here's the start of the weekend. It begins right here. Enjoy the show, folks.
Yay.
Oh, it's all right. But Damn the Ducks has gone somewhere. Not sure where yet. Ooh, that's a nice name. Mike Hafnagel. Saying hello. Just going to her earlier. Mac58, what's up, Paul and crew, and everyone watching.
Hey, Matt.
You know,
Richie Lamb saying good evening, gods of plastic.
Right.
Not sure who he's talking to be honest.
It's probably me.
I'm the important one. So,
Yeah.
He's the famous one.
I am the famous one.
That man, Black Rifle Mother Works, is there.
Hey, Luke.
Oh,
Rare event catching the show live, so good evening to you all. Oh, nice to have you along live.
Hello, mate.
Derek Hallett saying hey gang. Paul Shatnell saying evening. Dan Edmans saying good evening all.
hey, Dan.
That little
Hey.
golf that you just bought looks really cool.
Hey?
That little golf that you just bought looks really cool.
Oh, which one's he bought?
The old Tamiya Racing Golf.
Oh, the Cup, the Mark 1 Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
good. Oh, it's an old kit, but it still looks really nice. And it's the only kit of the Cup Berg edition as well, which is quite cool.
Mm.
There's a man from in a forest saying good evening. I don't know where it is. No one knows. It's one of those secret forests. Mr. Punch is saying holla. I can't say the last bit because I'll get in trouble. I don't want to pay paying £10. Stephen Potter saying good evening.
Stephen, if that was you messaging about the forum, I'll sort you out later, mate.
I'll sort you out later.
Ooh.
Not down the back alley though. Andrew Callis, good evening, good afternoon, evening, my fellow starring addicts. Stop
With your bandit.
You're right there. You're chuckling away down there, Graham. John Stone, greetings, slaves to the plastic. Bench fan here. Hope you're all well. To the modelling or the arena.
Mad as a box of frogs.
Which one?
John.
Who's knocking on my door?
Mad as a box of frogs.
I'll treat myself to a new sander.
Oh,
Living it large.
Where would you get your sander from, Paul?
At the straw next to me.
I'll see the doorway.
I got a drawer full of them over there, mate.
I was waiting for that one.
All right. Rich asked me this afternoon, would I use water while polishing the car? Yeah, let's have a drink every now and then. Oh, yeah.
Could get a little bit thirsty.
Anyway, these are UMP sanders, probably the best on the market, like the Carlsberger sanders.
Okay, so I'll try that again. So where could you acquire such a good sander?
UMPretailer.com.
Oh, okay. I'll have a look there. Did you say umpretail.com?
That was the one.
Yeah, I'll have a look there.
Ad is brought to you by.
Hey, Dan.
Evening, chaps.
Hey, Dan.
And
Apologies for the tardiness.
It's good of you to join us.
he's staring back at us now.
Is he? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has highs.
Who is?
they're it wonk.
True.
He's definitely looking a bit crazy.
That was the aim. Well, it weren't, but that's how it went.
Not how I wanted it to look, but it's how it's going to look.
I was trying to lie to myself then, and it just didn't work.
Are they the decals? Are they?
No, I've painted no.
Oh, did you paint them yourself?
No.
Can you read the chat, please? It's going to take you long enough.
All right, it's all right. Talking to I just giving you good greetings. Dan Metz, good evening. Glasto Billy. I wonder if he's from Glastonbury. Never know.
Maybe.
Hey?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oddballs there saying hello all.
I wonder if he's got old balls.
Definitely.
Possibly. I'm not checking. Mike Dizzle, good afternoon. Everyone watching while I'm at work. Don't tell the boss. Oh, sneaky.
Oh, Pavel's back.
Pardon?
Pavel's back.
Oh, Pavel's back. Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh, that did sound a bit iffy.
it did. Definitely did. I'm
Yeah.
not
Haven't seen
what
Pavel
sort
for
of
a while.
Pavel Sakis, to be honest, but yeah, saying good evening. Oh, Don Williams and Model Gary saying hi, everybody.
Buongiorno.
Dan Cook, evening, ladies. School's out. Whoop whoop modelling now. He's got nearly a month solid modelling. He might get one thing done.
I might have to go around to his house and let his car tyres down.
That's a bit late.
A month off, that's just...
But it's more than that. It's just over a month off, isn't it? I think for him.
Dude, Dan, it's just 6 weeks, isn't it?
It's 6 weeks, isn't it? Wow.
I'm definitely going around to his house to let his tyres down.
Go around there for lunch. You should be able to cook you up a nice little fry. Right, Monkey 555500. It says hi, guys. Anyone know what his normal name is?
I think it's Rudiger.
Rudiger? Oh, cool. Mr. Rudiger.
No, it's what was it?
I think it's Monkey Sue
Why did he put S then instead of fives?
because it's cool.
Oh.
And with the kids.
It's Edward, I think.
Oh, Edward. Oh, okay. That's cool. Well done. I'm quite sure
That
you
was the first name I could make up.
Right, we're now going to know Monkey as Edward anyway. I won't remember that later. Ian Doubtway, evening from Ray Chef's Greystoke Truck Workshop. Ooh.
Yeah, mate.
Ian.
He's been a busy boy out watching the rally cars going around. Matt's there saying hello. Brian Moran saying evening all. Yeah, Ivan saying he thought he saw a couple of old names up in the chats. Skullfish, good evening all. JC Lebdev. Yep, Levdev, greetings all. Andrew Callis, the Beast Norman. Dave's Model Shop saying hi guys. Willie Mack.
Can I just interrupt? Sorry. Andy Morris just put, you've not got the Andy on the show this week. He brought an edge to the show. Just a shame it was a dull edge. Sorry. That's we need sharpening a bit.
Crucial.
I need to pay for my own birthday. I'm sorry.
That's right. Cam, good evening, everyone. Hope you have all had a splendid week and have an even better weekend. Anyone got anything good planned for the weekend?
Modelling.
Oh, modelling weekend. Oh,
same as every day.
Same as every day.
Model.
Yeah, so Punch was saying that the 190 was the Mercedes 190, and then the C class was the thing that came after. So
basically, exactly what I said earlier.
Yeah. So I understand now. So it was the numbers, then it started becoming the letters. So
it's still got numbers because it.
Yeah, the numbers. Engines in it now. Yeah. Well. There we go. Yeah, Clive Crow. Good evening, hello, fellas. Hope you're all well. Shadowland Models. What's up going on? Ashley, Naked Modelers there. Shadowlands.
Hey, Nibbles.
Nice time. Shadowland Model. Scan was saying, when was the last time you did a bit of armor pull?
The last time I completed an armor kit, we were looking the other day, I think it was October 2015.
Wow, really that long ago?
I tried to build that Tiger with you, like, do you remember?
Yeah, the little 148, yeah.
And I got it built and painted and just completely lost interest.
Yeah.
And I knew then if I'm not going to build a Tiger, I won't build anything. I just quit. Sold everything that I held.
So what was the one but before you? What was the last one you did? Was that the Tiger on the base?
Panzer 4 was the last one I built with the shirts on the side.
Mm-hmm.
That was the very last one I built.
All right.
And I don't think I'm bad at building armor either, to be fair.
No, you're not.
Not the greatest, but I can hold my own. I just lost interest in it. Same with the aircraft, built it for that long. Just got bored. There's only so many times you can fill seams and sand and without getting bored. And that was what was boring me. I'd love to pay. If I could, literally, like me and you joking the other week, Tim, if you could build them and then send them to me and I'll paint them.
Yeah.
I'd do that quite happily.
That's easy.
I'm not into all the building, filling, sanding, rescribing. I like to paint and decal, which is what you do with cars all the time. So
yeah. Yeah.
So if I can get through this, we'll get two other nice pieces of armor there.
Nice. Yeah, you're the big Conqueror. Is good.
Yeah, it's just too big to start with. I like Shermans and.
Start with that. Work from there.
A good kit. This is brand new as well. So.
Right, so Glasgow Billy isn't from Glastonbury because he's in Oxford. So he says it's getting a bit wet up there. Not wet here. Andrew says, brace yourself, boys, this is going to get interesting. I'm not sure what he's talking about, I'll be totally honest.
I know, you know exactly what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's
talking about. I don't know what he's on about either.
Totally lost.
It's like having a 5-year-old boy in charge at chat.
I'm 6, thank you very much. I can read 5-letter words.
Write your name.
Definitely not my name. I always spell that wrong. I've got a funny story about that. I'll tell you later. Dan Cook saying Graham's been picking on disabled people again, bullying them. What have you been up to, Graham?
What? I don't know.
Hello, Dan Cook says bully disabled people, Graham. Is that allowed?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what I've done there.
Yeah, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, we don't want to miss a £10 fine.
No, that's no good.
Cinema.
What the hell? Yeah, you need to proofread stuff, Tim.
What?
Get ahead of yourself.
It is quite hard to do, but it is easy if you figure it out, Tim.
I'm going to guess it's some sort of joke from Dan, but like 10 minutes later when it's not really pertinent, it doesn't make any sense. Just proofread stuff before you get it in case it has no relevance. And Dan, if you can elaborate what the hell you're on about, that'd be great.
There's loads of relevance there. I just don't know what it's relevant to yet.
No.
Claire saying, hi, everyone. That's one of them.
Okay.
That's one of them female women. Sharpies evening retrofitters of resin and splunkers of styrene. I'm not sure what a splunker is.
Spelunker is a miner, treasure hunter underground.
Confused it more now. What?
Miner as in digging underground, not miner as in young person.
Oh.
Somebody who goes looking for treasure hidden in caves and stuff.
Ah, Jim.
Here's divers.
I know people go.
Hey, you can't.
Go down that hole.
Andy Myers is saying he's not here.
No.
I don't think he knows where he's off time. Jiff Jaff saying hi all.
Oh.
Hi all.
Robert Justin saying hi from Australia. Mini Dreams is in. I made it my foreign brothers, and yes, I used the heck out of my UMP Sanders.
Yeah.
I like his build actually with the different style of paintwork.
It's like that to me. I was like, what the hell is this? Is this new?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Fabinho Miniatures saying Fabinho Brazil football Neymar. Not sure what that's about, to be honest. Nothing to do with modelling, but okay, cool. I'll keep an eye on that one. RC UK gets saying hi all.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi all.
Hannah saying hi everyone. Happy Friday night. So monkey 555555500. His name's Dave.
You can just go with monkey.
Yeah, I think it's just stick with monkey. Anyway, thanks, Dave.
The monkey, but is he funky?
Is Dan Coppin smoking drugs?
He's not working for 6 weeks. So there's a possibility. Adam Clark saying evening. Anthony Mitchell saying evening. Oh, don't jump around, chat. Really annoying. There we go. Steve, hello all plastic fanatics from Southport, and good evening to Paul and Sprue crew.
Hello, Steve.
Good evening.
I think we have to keep an eye on that Fabinho Miniatures. I'm not sure what he keeps.
Fabinho Miniatures, English only in the chat, please, buddy. You're going to get me.
Half of our silver play.
Okay.
Yeah, he keeps going on about saying, I'll click him to mute him in a bit. And I think we are. Razor saying hello from Malta.
What's Ray's surname?
Aquilina. Hey. I don't want to get it wrong. I've met Ray. I don't want to get his surname wrong. I've met him.
Yeah.
Scott Scoury saying good evening all. Hope you're all well. Basil Bean, tin female woman. Is there anything else? There is.
But I think Graham reads the chat.
Yeah.
It's safe.
It's getting a bit close to bone now.
Joseph's liking my haircut. Thank you all.
You've missed it. You've missed an important one from JC LevDev.
Yeah, I read that one.
Sorry. Yeah. Speaking of these UMP Sanders, is there a store located in the USA that carries them?
I didn't understand that what you said then, Tim. I'm not gonna lie. I know what it is because I read the question. There is, but they don't always have stock. And to be honest, it's just as cheap. They work out the same price as them direct from us in the UK. We're cheaper than them. And by the time you have postage costs on it, equals itself out. So in all honesty, just order from www.umpretail.com, the UK site. Honestly, it'll work out cheaper.
Cool. Mark Rayton saying, hi, help please. Just built my first model for 35 years, like F6 Lightning. Used airbrush, great speed paint finish, sealed with Future. Weathered, sealed again. Finished with Winsor & Newton varnish, now orange peeled all over.
Hard to say, Mark.
What's that last? Is that last varnish a gloss varnish or is it a matte varnish?
Depends which one is used, doesn't it? They
Yeah,
do everything.
Winder and Newton. So is that a gloss you've put on for the
I'm
last?
assuming it'll be a matte at the end.
That's what I'd have thought. It hasn't said anything else. Can you let us know a bit more details on that, Mark?
Yeah.
I think we are on putting this bloke on a timeout because he's just becoming annoying.
Mhm.
You can go be removed.
Well, it's definitely a modeler because
Yeah, well, I'm
what is actually talking about. That's the difficult.
comments. See if you can start understanding to put something correct in there. Yeah, and that's it. All read up.
Red to here.
Good job, fella. Good job, Tim.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to have a sit back now. This is.
Is that tuckered you out? Is it?
He's saying no hablo espanol.
Yeah, that's Brian saying no hablo español. Yeah, he's Portuguese, mate. If he's Brazilian.
Brian, stop confusing me.
Close.
Yeah.
Close.
Oh, Making Models there saying hi, Tim. Hi.
Hello, Carl.
Hello, Carl.
Oh. Right, I'm going to change my camera over and do some decal. We have ways of making you talk.
Oh dear, that's almost as bright as your teeth.
Oi, Sergeant, Mr. Bones, I can speak perfectly good English when I don't have to read it. I can speak perfect. Well,
yeah, as long as it's not anything very Pacific.
More important.
Dave,
or a bit close to the line.
Dave just said he ordered the UMP Mega Pack of Sanders and the Mega Pack of Azui tape.
Cool.
And it got to the US in 2 weeks. So
We've only get there in 3 days before now.
Mm.
Got there really quick in the past.
So Mark Rayton's saying it was a satin varnish from Winsor and Newton is used.
right.
It must be that last coat then.
Yeah.
We'll stand from. Put a bit of matte over it again. Don't go satin, go matte.
Yeah, just go pure matte on it.
If you got a matte coat, put matte over it and see what that does. I can't remember last time I used a satin finish.
No.
I use it all the time.
I've never used Winsor and Newton sign for
I know Mig started Jimenez started a phase of people using satin, didn't he?
It was that is the UV acrylic range.
I just don't see the point in it.
Yeah, that UV stuff's pretty good. I've not used the satin one though. The gloss one, you do have to go quite heavy on it to get it to gloss.
The matte one should know.
Well, it could just be down to weather. It could have dried before it levelled.
That's the problem. There's so many variables.
Mm.
Sadly, using pledge feature doesn't help. It adds another possible variable of something that's gone wrong. It's hard to say, Mark. Maybe, Mark, if you're on ISM, either the forum or Facebook page, post some pictures.
Yep.
Maybe that'll help us just have a look. Otherwise, it's kind of like touching it. Yeah. Really.
Gary Passion has joined, saying evening. Also, I'm late getting all my gear ready for the Silverstone Classics this weekend. I'm going to go draw over some historic touring cars. That sounds like a good weekend.
That sounds like it needs to be quiet a bit more.
We got people, can't we?
Yeah, making me very jealous, that.
Well, gel, man. Well, gel.
Although I'm going to see some military equipment next Thursday, so...
Ooh, what are you going to look at?
I'm going to RF Benson, where they operate Chinooks after there at the minute.
Oh, nice.
My old home. I feel quite jealous.
Hopefully it's going to be a good day.
I'm very, very jealous.
Oh, Andrew's Corvette's looking nice as well.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looking very good.
There you
I
go.
feel like the way Tammy has gone to that Tasca way of building up the hull.
Yeah,
Having a boring.
Yeah, it's like the one when they got that idea from Tasca, they went, "Yeah, we're going to stick with this." It's like you don't really need it, do you? It's not-
Adds a bit to it.
It means you don't have to. You have to build it in longer than 5 minutes for a Tamir kit.
Yeah, that's one reason I don't build much Tamiya armor. It just goes together too quickly.
Those Tasca, well, the Suka now, the Shermans, they are so good. Everyone needs to build one of them at some point.
No.
Yes, they are so good. What a build they are. They're lovely. Danya, hashtag Brat the Fact. This thing goes together just like a task kit as well. I've only built that lower hull, and so most time extra thin I've used in about 6 months.
Have you got 4 gallon on it?
I'll be using it on the card.
It's all snapped together, kids.
I'll see Eagle on cards.
Use not got
Find the ball.
the chat muted.
What?
Who's not got the chat muted?
Humble the Scutter. What plane is that? Randomly, someone. I'm going to guess. Either you, Andreas, or you, Norman?
If it's me, it's a Donya 335 has Hong Kong models kit.
If it's me,
scale.
if it's me, you need your eyes tested.
If it's me, you definitely need a doctor.
And if it's me, it's Mirage 2000D. I'm doing decals. I love decaling.
I love a decal.
I love a decal. Actually, I got in the mail.
Look, Stuart thinks it's amazing you're building a bit of armor, Paul. Sorry, press.
Well, yeah, that's time. If I can get it done, it would be amazing. We'll see. I hope so. Right, we're building Tank B.
Good news. ACAD makes French Air Force paints as well.
No.
Yeah.
Stop the press.
Stop it. Yeah.
That Dan is getting his girlfriend to help him build some flat pack furniture.
Excellent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love building flat pack. It's awesome.
He hasn't got any instructions though, so he's had to ask his wife or the girlfriend. Sorry.
Should get some IKEA. They do good flat packed.
Yeah, all the B-Max kits, and she's got the Volvo sitting there.
Well,
Nikki's got pre-ordering all the B-Max kits, hasn't she?
see that, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Too easy to spend some money at the moment.
Did you see them Thunderbird things that she's?
Yes, and I also wanted the big plane.
Oh yeah.
Fire Flash.
Yep.
I really wanted that one.
A couple of them Thunderbird jobbies looked interesting.
Yeah.
Question for you there, I think, Paul, from John.
Yeah, about the mission models.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reviewed them. John, that's on the channel, mate. We're going to have a look. They seemed all right.
They seem to get a lot of love, don't they?
The owner's a bit strange, but...
Yeah, Gary Prash is saying it should be a fun, going to hug a Volvo since the XBTC 850 estate and the Saloon S40 are going to be on track.
Nice.
You're still not recovered from Flying Legends, still the same colour as Tim's t-shirt.
Yeah.
Andrew Callis, the biplane from Nicky was £77. I think it was in the UK. I think they she had it for. Double check now.
Is anyone searching out for Hong Kong models Lunk?
Ooh, blimey.
I know no one here is. I wonder if anyone in the chat's thinking about getting the the big 132 Lancaster.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I saw a couple of people on Facebook saying that they were ordering it.
There's quite a few saying they're ordering one, which I was quite surprised.
Is that a Mirage 3 you're building, Andreas?
No, it's a Mirage 2000.
2000, John.
2000 Delta. I just finished Mirage 3.
Neil, yeah, she does ship overseas. All the prices that she states on her page, you'll be at plus extra on the postage from those prices. But yeah, she ships all over the world, mate. No problem there.
How's your connection tonight, Dan? You okay? Oh, he's just muting himself. Sorry, mate.
Matt58 was saying mission model paint is nice. Just seal it before decals, setting solutions leave marks.
Matt, we need to see you back in the Hangouts, man. I haven't seen you for ages.
Yeah. I don't think that Matt has ever been in a hangout since I started.
Since what?
I don't think Matt. Oh, who's echoing?
That's down there. What are you saying?
I said, I don't think I've ever actually spoken to Matt other than like in text form. Yeah, I don't think he's ever been in a hangout since I started over a year ago.
John's asking, is it a nice kit, Andreas?
It's fairly good. Details are good. The ones that are there. I don't know. Looking at reference pictures, there's some discrepancies, but it's pretty close. You have to plan ahead when you're assembling it because, well, I had to put trusses in to spread out the fuselage to fit in the delta wing. But that's just common modeling skills. Experience.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's a fun kit. It's a quick build. It's not many parts to it. Cockpit's a bit sparse, so you need to do something about it. I went for the Edward Zoom set, but
Just a quick one as well. The mission models paints, regardless of what is said, does thin with UMP. Regardless of what's said, I tested it. It worked perfect. The review on the channel, I don't want to have a look. And yeah, Dan sounds a bit like James on his walkie-talkie. He's had his walkie-talkies now for nearly a year, and he still can't comprehend you have to press the button to talk. Put it to his ear and press it to listen.
it's the one marked PTT.
Dave just said he's just dropped 200 quid at C1 models and he wants to can't wait to show what he's bought. C1 models. I'm pretty sure it was C1 in this month's Tamiya magazine. They've converted a Tamiya Beetle with a C1 kit into like a lowrider van.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh man, it looks amazing.
It looks amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah, really nice. I'm sure that was a C1 kit.
I didn't realise that was a C1 conversion. You know that?
I think so. I haven't got the magazine. I've left it in the lounge. Yeah, it looks lovely.
That looks I'm a bit hit and miss with magazines, but I saw what was listed up in that magazine. I was like, they all look really, really good builds in there.
Yeah, well, I picked it up. It's the first time I've bought it because they've got the Sherman, albeit the box that Paul's got, but I'm building the non-Korea one. I wanted it for that, and they've also got the camel in. But what I didn't realise was it's not the same camel as I've got. It's a different version. I've got the S something, I think. Oh no, I've got the F1, and I think it's a different version that they've got in there. But either way, it's still going to help me a load.
Yeah, it is C1 models, Volkswagen Beetle van, £42 for the conversion. But you get a whole body, rear interior bed, rear doors, arches, and bumpers and stuff. That looks really good. Oh, that's so cool.
Sweet, isn't it?
Love that. Oh, it's got rear filling arches. Oh, that's lovely. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that what they've done on that low rider kit conversion to it. Oh.
Yep.
I've been on his site for a while, and he's got some really good looking stuff.
He needs to finish that Escort.
A Camaro shooting brake conversion. That's cool.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They made a couple of them for a show, and he's done a conversion for them. That's cool.
Yeah, that does sound wicked.
I said he needs to finish that Escort.
Yes, he does.
Remember, Tim?
Yes, he does. I'm sure Chris is going to get it finished soon, aren't you, Chris?
I hope so, Chris. If you're watching.
Oh yes, I remember now. Yeah. Yes.
What's this? Callaway Aero Wagon C7 Corvette. Wow, it's like a shooting brake Corvette as well. That's weird.
Tamiya magazine. Yeah, that's R in there as well.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a green one.
Oh, that's a Novitec N Largos S Friday.
Exterminate.
That answers that.
Dan's quiet all night till he mentioned it. You already see your bit, Dan. It's no, he said.
Oh my! He's done a Pride Design AMG GT kit, and that looks a sexy car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on, I'll quickly. There we go. There you go.
Oh, hello.
That's the Pride Design AMG GT.
Cool.
That's a six. From the back, that's a good looking.
Oh, hello.
That was good, didn't it?
Yeah. That's so cool. That looks lovely. That's much bigger arches at the back, different bumper. Very nice. 32 quid for the conversion, though. Very nice, though.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed. Yeah, you could easily drop quite a few £100 on his page, I can tell you. There's one.
Anyway, as nice as that flat earth model that's on eBay at the moment.
Yes,
that is gorgeous.
That is something special, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Flat earth on eBay. I'll try and picture of it in a minute.
I'll get up, so I've got it.
Oh.
It's tied to the seat.
Can you hear the Taken?
Yeah, just a minute.
It's fine.
Oh no. Oh, well. I don't care. Come on, Norman, Matt.
Hey.
There you go. Look,
Loves you.
Revel-based flat Earth diorama.
Now that is a one-off bespoke work of art.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's got
It's got
another one in the world.
stuff.
Sun and the Moon, ISM satellite. There's your
Oh no!
flat Earth / weird looking dog.
I'm reading stuff in the chat. It's funny. Dan Diamonds went to Plasmods by one of those used to holder things I've got. You know, the part holder things I bought recently.
Oh yeah.
Ended up spending £100 there just because of that. Got an email next month saying he'd been refunded £2. The clip holders out of stock. I'll keep an eye out for them, Dan. I've seen it. I'll let you know.
So he spent all that and the bit he wanted.
Yeah, it was out of stock.
Oh no, that's me.
Gutted. Oh no, overseas bidders allowed, Matt. You need to change that, dude. Anyway, the builder of that is in the chat.
Yeah. Never been repeated. One-off piece of artwork. That is.
Tim, put the link to that and I'll chat on here on the side of the hangout.
The kit.
Yeah, I'll stick it on. I'll stick it in the chat.
It's also signed by the builder.
By the artist.
Can I not post it in the? Can I not post it?
There's only Paul can.
I think it's only me.
Yeah,
I'll try.
Matt, you need to add your all to your bidding so it allows overseas bidders, mate.
Oh, it won't let me put it in the chat because it's too many words.
No, let me do it.
Yeah, let Paul do it. You can override it.
It's too many words for Tim.
Haha, you.
Sorry. Cheap shot. I love you, Tim.
I love you, Andreas.
The hell was that?
That's a
Somebody
small child.
person. That sounds like an Andreas small child.
Oh.
No, that's my small child.
Oh, it's yours.
Not with a cat getting raped.
No, man.
Funny you said that. I heard a cat being raped just now.
Oh, for God's sake.
Sure it wasn't a fox. That's the sort of noise.
I don't want to cast aspersions. You were standing behind it at the time.
Great disclosure, Matt. All proceeds will go in my pocket.
Oh, look at that.
It'll go towards his next masterpiece.
Yeah.
Put it in the side, Tim.
Yeah, I'll put it in our hangout bit. Yeah, it's in the chat in the side here.
Wow, that's a big link, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why it came out that big.
Dan.
The man live a pan.
Dan's having issues.
Oh no. He needs to stop faffing about on all these sexy foreign holidays and get that cave finished.
I don't think the cave's going to help his connection.
Yeah, he is, because he'll be hardwired then. He's on Wi-Fi at the minute.
Oh.
I thought he were run a wire up there by now.
Yep, he's on Wi-Fi at the minute.
Yeah, won't let you put that link in, will it?
Nope.
Let me have a look. I'll go through.
I'm not sure why it's giving me such a long.
Wait.
Yeah.
Stand.
Let me try doing it again.
Nose.
The hell are you doing?
Playing a tune.
Oh.
On your belly?
The cricket.
Oh, wow, thanks for that.
Sorry. Sorry.
You know.
I shared on the past week.
Sorry. You did.
Share that link.
See if that's shorter.
70.
Yeah, that's what you need. I don't know why it wouldn't even give me something shorter. Strange. Should have done it on the phone. It'd probably work better. Nismo 400R. What's a Nismo 400R?
Sometimes if you've got your settings done, Matt, it won't let them bid on you.
It's a Skyline, Tim.
Yeah, it's an R33 with the that kit on it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Special Nismo 400 brake version, isn't it? That's it.
Yep.
It's quite
Wide
nice.
arches. Yep.
Well, I won't, it's over fenders, not even.
Yeah. Over fenders. But
Give me the movie Highlander.
It's no RWB, but yeah, it's not. It's not bad looking little. I'm still not the fondest of the R33.
you know what? That's my least favorite Skyline.
Definitely, yeah, mine too.
It's just in real life as well. They're just big and bulky as well.
Yeah, it's as big as a 34, but it's not got as much presence.
Oh, it's bigger than a 34. Tim.
Yeah, the 34 is mean looking.
Yeah, the 33 is just a bit soft.
Yeah.
Good looking car though.
Bigger than a 34, is it? Wow. Never knew that.
Or is
33 R33s.
yeah, they're about the same size, aren't they?
Hey?
About the same size.
No, the 33s are big. It's very long.
There's no 34. I'll be right.
I'm with you there, John. He does look a little bit like Christopher Lambert, doesn't he?
Oh.
You.
Highlander?
Yeah.
What crap film that is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It's got the best ever Spanish accent by a Scottish actor.
Yes. Playing a Spaniard in Scotland.
Somebody
Not
say
knowing-
Tim looks like Christopher Lambert.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Is he still alive?
I'm calling bullshit on that one.
No, it does. Would you do that to me forever, my lord? I blossom a well. I blossom a well.
I'll give it to you, Mini Dreams. You do some crazy ideas, and a shooting brake Skyline is definitely that looks nuts. Cool. Big nuts.
I like nuts.
Oh, hey.
These nuts.
Oh, Cadbury's make them and they cover them in chocolate. Yeah. 48. And 40 days.
Laugh at that. Just watching a kid do a face plant in a pool.
Oh, the little baby stand on the side. It's awesome, isn't it?
First one, yeah, I can dive. Yeah.
So good.
And the other one just goes, "Yes."
It's so good.
On the Paul show this morning, I was giving the guy gets out of the van, starts running alongside it, dancing.
That wasn't me.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
No,
that's hysterical.
into the pole. Bang.
Oh wow! I just seen one of those spiders that can knock something over. God.
Oh, I can
Oh,
hear
here
him.
we go.
Hand's coming. Here it comes. I'll save that for later.
No.
You're never going to live that down, mate.
It's so funny when Paul's telling me about
Oh.
it. Sorry. I wouldn't have remembered it if I just hadn't seen something. Just don't even remind me of that.
Oh, this is sketchy. This is real sketchy. Never place your thumb in a freshly solicited decal.
Oh, there's nothing worse than turning the model around and remembering and then turning back and oh, it's gone. Oh, it's on my arm. Oh, it's all mushed on my finger.
Yeah. Right.
Climbed across my modelling bench. He
Sorry?
knocked a bit of sprue over,
Oh, you want to talk about it now then?
and it made it go
Right,
all
okay.
crash.
I got it right. So last week, Graham had part of his car on the reverse tweezers, and on the Saturday after, he was like, "Oh, that's what it was." And I was like, "What's that?" He goes, "My mirror's pinged off my tweezers." All right. I heard something on Friday night that sounded like something landing on the bench, and I didn't know what it was. So get this, I put it down to it was a spider running across my bench. So I replied with, "How big are the effing spiders in your shed?" To hear a spider running across your bench.
No, I thought it had knocked something over.
Hang on, I'm telling the story. Graham then responded with, "Maybe it kicked a loose piece of plastic on the bench." And I responded again with, "How big are the effing spiders in your shed?" He then came up with a theory that maybe he had two sprues on top of one another like that, and as the spider ran across it, it knocked. And yet again, I responded with, "How big are the spiders in your shed?" Because I've never heard a spider run.
No.
Not gonna lie. And yeah.
They are quite big, and they can
Funny
move
enough,
stuff.
when I've left this overnight, I've turned the light out. I've shoulder barged in the shin a couple of times.
Well, by a trolley.
And I know what it is. Yeah, I know what it is now. It's spiders.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So apparently, you hear that? It's a spider on your screws.
Could be.
Yeah, you're quite right. It could be.
It could be, but I'm going to guess it probably wasn't.
It might have been. No, it wasn't. It was a door mirror pinging across, but it could have been a spider.
Graham has other theories as well.
Oh, no, come on.
I don't think we can discuss them right now.
What's that?
When I said about you being moody the other day.
Oh, no, you can't.
Yeah, that one.
That's very straight, is it? Well,
I can get an independent.
no, you can't. No, you can't.
Your question for you, Graham.
No, you can't.
I can.
No. No, she already thinks I'm a lunatic as it is.
Well,
make it worse.
Well,
Right.
Well, what spider references you put in there, dude? You are a bit. Yeah, you're getting a bit left field.
Just timeless. Well, that was Goldie was timeless, wasn't it?
I like Al's reply.
timeless.
Oh, did it not go in the bathroom, Al? Damned inconsiderate spider. What a bad man is that?
Dan? Dan? Yeah. How's your connection?
Yeah, like that.
And Dan vanished.
Oh dear.
Just don't ask the question.
Fine all night. You need to mention it. I think we need to surprise him. Like, Dan, do the kids now.
Yeah, don't mention the connection part.
We have noticed.
Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. I have got my wire plugged in and all of that.
Was it not your phone last time doing it?
Yeah, I've switched that off.
Not your phone then.
And I can't think of what else would interfere with that.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Matthew. Matthew points out about some holes there. Oh, we knew where I was at then as well, didn't you, Matthew? You did.
Oh, does it need some drilly bits before you assemble it?
Luckily, Tammy has included the marks on the outside as well.
Ah, okay.
Nice one. Thank you, Matthew.
Oh,
Oh, he's up to 12 quid.
yes.
Yes. Keep it going, folks.
Whatever it gets to, Graham's very kindly offered to
Get
double.
stood on.
I think Graham's offered to double it.
No, I have not.
What?
What are we up to for £12 now?
Your stripper fund.
Oh, cool. Does that mean I'm going to strip if we get £12?
That's the amount of money we're going to spend on your stripper.
Matt, cancel all those bids.
Yeah. My front room needs redecorated.
Huh?
Yeah, get round there, Tim, and get stripping. I got it, Norman. I think you baffled everyone for a second. I was like, what?
I'm not doing that for 12 quid. There's many things I would do for 12 quid, but...
What would you do for 12 quid, Tom?
Well, you let me know what you want done, and I'll let you know if I'll do it.
PM, I don't want to say it now.
Well, okay, fair enough. I don't want everyone requesting the same thing. That'd be a bit boring. Always getting all the same thing requested.
Right, time to go.
Thingy's back again.
Yeah, he's gone.
Fabinho.
Oh, I've done it. Sorry. I've binned him, sorry.
What?
I've binned him, sorry.
Oh, bye.
Well, he's just come out of mute and gone straight back to type, so I just went, okay, bye.
I think he's actually saying we do professional videos there or something. You just banned him.
Oh, sorry.
Honestly, like the Gestapo.
Sorry. Shall I unhide him?
Spider.
You could. I'll you.
Unhide, there you go. He's back.
There's Graham. You can put a lead on that spider and take it rambling.
Hiya, James. Right. Fabinho Miniaturas, you're back. Please, English in the chat.
My drill bits are those, John. Was John that asked, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Microbox, but they're the shanked ones. So they've got a bit more strength than normal ones. You can see. We're going to focus. Hold a bit further back. So it was a joke. Not going to focus because these webcams are poo. There we go. So you give it a standing is not very long. So no, go on, you can talk.
That's right, no, I thought it should be really loud.
Can you hear me pooing?
Yeah, right. I'm having a poo. Yeah. Thanks for that. I've had a poo. It's big splashes. Oh, thanks.
I think we can play in this.
God, I could see it right up Andres' rear then.
Yeah, I thought you'd like.
Oh, who just dropped out? Oh, Sharpie dropped out. The day of
Anyone, RC UK is asking, has anyone built the Model Collect 172 Spirit?
I've got it.
Do for sale soon.
I've looked at it.
We'll do for sale soon.
No, I'm keeping that. Thanks.
Is that the one that Nigel's building?
No, he's got it.
He's got it as well.
I thought he'd already started.
No.
I think so.
He's got to finish that his big bomber first.
B29 and he's doing.
Oh, he's doing thingy-mabobby.
Right, guys, are you ready for this?
No.
No, please, no.
Like Mr. Dream's asking, can you show?
Oh, spider! I heard it.
Did you hear that?
Oh my gosh.
It was like a motorbike, wasn't it?
Yeah. Can you hear that, Graham? Look at that. Oh,
hello.
Oh.
What were we looking at?
Friend.
What were we looking at, Norman?
Norm's noisy spider.
See, that would definitely move a sprue.
Where is it? What are we looking at?
Norman's
Yes.
Norman's sprue mover.
That needs killing.
No, it does not need killing.
That's a happy little spider.
Right. Mr. Mean Dreams is asking, can you share the pics? There's another way to do it, Dave. You could share it on what you've been building this week.
Yeah, put it on there. We'll show
Like everyone else does. There's always next week.
No, dog, you can't hear it.
Oh, Andres' really looks nice.
Uh,
At least this one's not a tail sitter.
Oh, very good.
Oh, saying that, actually, I haven't done my
Ooh.
Well, it's official. Spiders don't make a noise on cardboard.
Don't they? It must just be on plastic then.
Must be on plastic, mate. Yeah.
How about
I like that, Matt.
you make quite a noise under a slipper?
Oi.
I'll bet you they make a noise if you toss them.
Did you see what Matthew said? Happy little spider. Are you Bob Ross? I'm telling you, we have a happy little spider. Oh, good old Bob.
No, Dan, it didn't come out with paint dog because the moths eat them.
Oh dear.
Oh, we shouldn't this week, Dave. See, that's why we do it, so we show everyone's work.
Yeah. Put it on the
No, it's too late now.
on the forum now.
Go put it on the forum, Dave. It should still be open here, Dan. Dan's not there. Yeah, go put it on the forum. David.
Facebook will be locked, isn't it, by now?
We'll float in a minute. Well, that's up to you, Dave.
On the forum with that one-click photo.
Yeah, one-click photo now upload to Flickr. It's dead easy to post pictures on there.
Hello, Dave.
No excuses anymore.
Really is. So easy.
I've got a plan for tomorrow, actually, Tim. We're going to do a bench update in the morning.
Oh, nice.
Try doing weekly then.
I'm going to
Yeah, the forum's still open, David. Takes you literally 5 minutes to post on the forum now with that. Upload to Flickr, follow the directions. Dead easy. My chance back.
Yeah, I forgot to plug the laptop charger back in. It just completely died.
Silly Billy.
Oh well.
The wheels aren't actually too bad at all. I know you can get resin replacements, but nah, they're pretty all right. It's just going to be out of the box build. I'm not going to bother buying too many aftermarket stuff because I've got a lot of kits for aftermarket and it just kills the mojo on them.
I don't think so.
You want to see some of the kits for the stuff I've got in them, mate?
Like this afternoon.
Yeah.
The spider shed. $97 is a little tons. What does that go
Yeah,
down?
we got a couple of storage sheds that are quite spider rich, should we say? We're going for stuff you get creepy crawlies.
So,
Boxes and that, it's nothing bad.
Bridgestone and Moonstar. $74. So the Bridgestone ones must be 46.
It's not just a shed for spiders, John. It's not like we breed them.
Oh, hello from Russia. Nice to have you along.
Hello.
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 Hello, Russia.
I would try and pronounce that, but I will most likely get that wrong.
Oh, go on, give it a go, Tim.
X-Marak. Yeah,
Understand?
X-Marak. Or is X going to be a S in Russian? Samarak? Maybe?
I would have no
Translate. What's the worst that could happen if I put something in Google Translate?
You can be very specific. Conkers don't work, John.
Conkers?
Yeah, conkers in the corners of the room supposed to be spiders away. Doesn't work. I've got them all over this cave. I still get spiders in
Play
it.
that game.
Every time Paul stands up, you can see his conkers.
Putting conkers around your room supposedly keeps spiders away. Swear to God, that's what they recommend.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that in my life.
So Hannah collected a load of conkers for James,
Yeah.
and I got 4 on my window over there, and they're all covered in cobwebs with spiders.
Instead of getting rid of spiders, they distracted them.
It's like a spider playground. Conkerville.
I bet it's really bloody noisy when they all get together.
Oh man, when they run across those conkers. One of them's got a 40.
I bet it sounds like a bowling green.
No, they're not bowling, mate. They're playing conkers.
Privet hamster?
What?
What? I don't know. James has just said privet hamster. What does that mean?
We're a spin-off like X-Hamster. People in bushes.
So I'm going to have to get Google out.
People in bushes. No, try that, Matt. I still get Oh, Dan's back.
Hi, Dan.
Exactly.
We're going to one of them nights with Dan, aren't we?
Yeah, sadly.
Lavender works on scorpions.
No, I still get them.
Why work on spiders? Well, if I had scorpions, I'd give it a go. Dan, I'd agree with what he said.
It's karma for not reading my post last week. Shut up.
Right, so you're saying hello, hamster?
Hi, hamster.
Yeah.
Oh, privet. I see.
So why does he call him hamster then?
I'm trying to work out what his name is first of all. Hang on.
Maybe. Fabinho, English, please.
I told you he'd be back. He's saying back USA now.
Right, leave him.
He's a German in US. I think he's talking about a German in USA that likes Vooses.
Mooses or mooses?
Ah, Metropolis online. Hello. Still not got back to me over those books. Would have been nice.
What? Dan's definitely been smoking. Bought the books. Been in Japan. Oh, nice.
Then what are you doing?
Oh, I'm not there.
Is your webcam?
Oh, hello. I'm just downloading Russian.
Is it like in the Matrix?
Hang on. Now I'm standing all Russian.
Hang on, what was that then?
That was me downloading.
Well, I'll do it again.
That's fine.
That's like that northern accent you did that day. We'll never hear that again.
I can do northern accents when I don't try and do northern accents.
No, you can't, Tim.
I can.
No, you can't. Oh,
Um,
large polycapital.
I think we should have Tim do at least 5 different accents every week.
Oh, that sounds clear now, Dan.
5 different accents that all sound the same, you mean? But hamsters. What you have to change.
Thanks, Joseph.
Sorry about the books. Paulie's been away in Japan for 2 months.
Ah,
No excuse.
I can see the emails not work out there
Big in Japan.
in a sarcastic kind of way.
Well, that guy's now. He's writing in smaller. He's now found that his caps lock was on, and is now writing in.
No, Tim,
No, that's Joseph trying to ask
Oh, sorry.
that's my wife.
What? Did he have the same picture? Oh,
Yeah, why not? Yeah. So.
yeah.
Matty's Metal Detecting South Wales. Hello, mate.
Right.
Buongiorno.
I always wanted to do metal detecting.
Pick up rambling instead.
No, I watched The Detectorist. I watched it like a documentary. It was awesome.
It was a great show, wasn't it?
Brilliant. So good.
I can get the missus in here. She does Spanish.
What?
The missus can read and
Portuguese.
Spanish.
Portuguese, mate. It's Brazilian.
4 billionth time.
Portuguese is solid as well.
Yeah.
I was trying to convert all the English to
They do
Russian.
look similar for
Really?
trained eye.
Nothing beats the Queen's English.
Nobody here speaks it, but yeah.
I was going to say, yeah.
That one, John, you can get funnily enough, on retail.com.
Yeah, like this one. You can get them in green as well. Look,
Mine,
nice.
yeah.
Oh, yours green.
Yes,
I thought yours was yellow.
no, mine's green, mate.
Must be the colour rendition on the map.
Yeah, of course, yeah. There it is, spiders.
From Mars.
Got a bit far, right? Funny enough, Bill from umpretail.com.
umpretail.com.
Tell me more about this interesting new website.
You?
Do they ship overseas? What?
It was strange today, Andreas, seeing your mountain with no snow on it.
Yeah.
Sound.
And that sounds even stranger.
Like a weird euphemism for something. Well, we got a bit of snow on. Yeah, as Hannah says, you've got green, light green, translucent green, blue, and orange. Have a look. We've got a lot of stuff on our website. We're unscrupulous with money from the hobby to support our family.
Shameless.
Justin.
Okay.
And then there's the forum and Facebook page. We pay for the forum and run and spend our time promoting to promote our products. Just disgusting. I mean, it's not like I'm a prolific modeler or anything, is it? Or try and add to our community we've got. And I just don't know where I get off doing it. It's just disgusting.
Crazy, isn't it?
Mhm.
It's just crazy.
Yes, if you buy a minion kit, you can buy another one.
Just got some new minions in. I don't know if Lee's put them up yet. There's some quite good ones. There's a Luftwaffe. I think it's a Luftwaffe pilot.
Mhm.
It's actually really good. And a couple of Princess Leia ones.
I've still got an half-painted minion from a drunken.
Funny enough, so have I. Yeah, we
I'm look-
need to eat over the winter. And minions are too crunchy.
I mushed my minion.
Yeah, I was going to ask what happened to your one, Andreas.
Boiled with those eggs.
Oh dear. I just don't know what happened that night. That just turned into a blur.
Yeah.
Shot in a single malt scotch. What could happen?
I know. What could possibly go wrong? I'm not going to do it. That's like Tim shooting Pims, isn't it?
And you got to give these things a try, Dan. Because if you don't know,
Exactly. You've got to experiment, mate, haven't you?
you got to get these things a go.
I'm never going to do it again though, because that was painful.
Nope, same here.
Was it
And
worse
cheap-
than that vodka?
Cheap vodka's another thing, don't.
Oh, that's like battery acid.
Oh, that was like battery acid. I think I should have just shot the white spirits and have been there, to be quite honest.
Or some Mr. Leveling thinner.
Well, I mean, that would have probably been quite nice. 'Cause I wouldn't have known about it after a couple of minutes.
What message? Hang on, go back up.
I've got something Glenfiddich. I just remembered. I need to get some Coke so I can mix it with it.
Oh, it's nothing else available. Just find my email. I can't remember your name now. Oh, mine's gone blank. Just find my email. I don't know if I've still got them all though. That's the only thing. I would have to check.
Howard's just joined, evening, mate.
Who did? Oh, Howard. Hey, Howard.
Evening, Howard.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah, Gloss Black's been with us. Yeah, Metropole, I will send you a message. I can't remember your name now. It's on the tip of my tongue. Can't remember what it bloody is.
I love that expression. It's on the tip of my tongue. No, it isn't. You're racking your brains trying to remember.
David Coates just joined. Hello, mate.
Oh.
Shall we just start plucking names out at Skypole and see if one of them sticks?
No, I know what it is. I'm just going to find the email now.
Pete, Dave, John, Frank,
If I remember right, it's not a run-of-the-mill name.
Mike. No.
Not run-of-the-mill name.
Jeffrey.
Tim's gone.
Yeah, I'm not going to say no. Yeah. Because that could get me in trouble.
Yeah.
Anna says it begins with an F.
Yeah, it might do.
Nathaniel?
Nathaniel.
Beginning with an F.
Them schools in Norfolk are a bit wide, aren't they?
Fifth annual. That's somebody with a lisp saying it.
Heard of them?
John, there's a question there for you, mate, from Joseph.
Or are you okay?
Citadel Washes.
Um,
Citadel Washes. Question from Joseph in the chat, mate.
right, I'll fire it up.
One moment, caller. Please stand by.
Very kindly donation from Barry Thornton there. Best as a Russian's name gets UMP Sander. Very kindly, Barry. Donate that. Well played.
Nice one, Barry.
Everyone get on that. Barry's kind of donated a Sander there. Well done, man. Well played to him.
He's got loads of money.
Oh, wake up.
Hamsters. Vladimir.
Yeah, they're basically an acrylic wash, Joseph. So don't necessarily use them as such like a pin wash. They're more an all over.
That was his name, Frey. Hannah was right. Sorry. No idea, John. You have to go through the website, buddy. Just put everything through on the website before you pay, and I'll give you postage cost. It's all weighed, you see, so it knows.
Joseph, if you have a look on YouTube for I can't remember the guy's name now. His channel's called The War Gamer. He does quite a lot of
using them as well.
He does quite a lot of Citadel Games Workshop builds. You'll be able to see them in use there. He does quite a good some quite good builds, paint jobs actually. So yeah, The War Gamer on YouTube, mate. I can't remember his blooming name now. I'm in his Facebook group as well. I've spoken to him. I can't remember his name. How remiss of me.
Not Incy, is it?
No.
Hamsters. Ah, right, is that what it's saying? Right, Friday, there you go. I've resent that email. Have that.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just glad I didn't do a build series on that night.
How's that?
What, John?
That would have been a heck of a long of a build series.
Mm.
I think I managed to save the deco.
Yay!
Yay!
Here's that email. Is that bit done? And 72. Oh, done. Right. Sideways. So 53, 54. '53 and 54, 53 and 54. Queen, queen, choice. Using the chat just above before, John. Do we go back and have a look, mate? Other than that, I don't really know.
Oh, sorry, Dennis is in. Hello, mate.
Hello, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
I love decaling. I love decaling.
I do.
Oops. Oh, sugar lumps. Didn't want to do that. I've just blown an unused decal into my bottle of bloody microset.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Let's put that on now.
I'm not sure where it goes. I might actually not have the bit ready for it. Let's have a quick look. 44.
If not, put it back in water quick.
Leave it suspended in water until you're ready.
Well, it was only the back of it. I whipped it out. It was only the back of the paper that's got.
Well, it's gone.
I am. No, it's not there, so I'm guessing it could be.
Yes, Anna. Question for you there, Graham.
Does that kit have separate decals, painting the red versus using the red decals? No, it doesn't. Most of them are individual, but there were things like this on the trim here. So that Lexus, there's a little Lexus logo there, which you probably can't see. The Moonstar logo and the names here. These are actually part of the decals. So if you were to spray it red, then you would have to somehow get around the issue with that. I saw, who was it that sprayed theirs? Somebody on Facebook sprayed theirs red. So I'm not sure how he got around that. But there's at least those three that are actually part of the decals. Other than that, the rest are all individual. Bums, it goes on the glass. I could put them on, I suppose. Yeah, it won't hurt to put them on now. It won't hurt. Right, let's just quickly shift that over. A minute. Oh, gosh. There you go. Done. saved. It's all quiet.
Yes.
So quiet.
There's some stuff to read in the chat there, Tim.
Said, oh, is it got to read?
A bit.
Oh, there's lots of spiders in the chat.
I can hear them.
Stop
Put your nose down with it.
Stop it.
Spiders.
Silly people.
Right. Yeah, Tim's.
That goes that way. To put it upside down, Dafty.
I'm not sure how much you guys have you read any of this, guys?
A little bit.
Oh.
Has anyone got Tony's address handy?
What, Tony O?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Just write Scotland on it, I'll get there.
Yeah, could they send it to Hannah for?
I'll sort it out, Hannah. Hang on.
Donny, choose his shoes off.
I'll send it to you.
There can't be many surnames like that in Scotland.
There are, because it's got a big Italian population, didn't they, in the 70s, I think.
Really?
Yeah, pretty sure.
She doesn't like spiders.
Certain parts of the UK, I know Chesterfield as well, Dan's got a good population of Italians, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yep, it came over in the 70s, I believe.
My uncle were Italian.
Oh, there you go, Tony. Don't put your address in that chat, Tony.
Oh, is it? Cool.
Like, yeah, just say don't put it in the chat, though. If you got it, Tim, that'd be great.
Yeah, I can send it over.
Yeah, I've just posted it to Hannah now.
All right, nice one.
All right, find him. Yeah.
Not like the wind.
Norman sent it to Hannah.
That's fine. I was halfway through doing it. Doesn't matter. No, I know you probably get it wrong anyway.
17. Excuse me.
No.
Okay.
No problem, Hannah.
For a really old fella, Norm's quite computer savvy, isn't he?
Oh, yes, mate.
For an old bloke.
I'll try my hardest not to laugh then, Norm.
I had to do something when the kids didn't talk to us. Only know Tony's address because he's got an injunction out against us, looking in the bathroom window when he showers.
Oh, that's a sight, isn't it?
That I would believe.
Oh, someone ban him out of the chat.
Who's that?
Nerves now.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Bye, Fabi, Kino.
Hello, mate. Get on me nerves.
We did it at the same time. Took it all too far. Why could we play guitar? Making love as you go. Fucking. I think you're right there, Dan. You have to be pretty spot on, don't you? Not that Dan. Not Dalek Dan.
Yeah, you can't just chuck some weathering on to hide an error.
I think road cars aren't so bad, are they? Because you can do whatever you want. But when you come to doing sort of decals and stuff, yeah,
You haven't got all the decals to worry about, which is big bonus. Then that means even more you've got to make sure your colours and the paint's right in that way, so you can see the colours well.
Yeah, you've also got more freedom of choice for doing funky colours if you want.
Yeah.
Not into that funky colour stuff. I appreciate it. Just think that Skyline's probably the funkiest colour I'll ever do.
Funky colour.
I just enjoy cars. Yeah, right, Sam, you're very quiet.
Yeah, I'm fine, man. Tickety boo. I'm half stoned on drugs, mind you. Legal drugs, not illegal.
Prescription drugs, we like.
That's right. I'm nearly off my face, but I'm all right.
Yeah, you screw up on the car. There for all to see.
Yeah.
Oh, I put a hole in my armor piece. Oops, a bit of paint. Oh, that can be a round impact or a chip.
You can't do it in the car.
You can't do it as much on aircraft either.
No.
Actually, dimples and dents and stuff like that are even less on a plane. So, yeah.
Aircraft is more prestigious.
Yeah.
That's a shame, Steve. Steve Got his Chevy Cruise decals on a microset and hit with a sole and they all blistered and dried, tiny bumps. Bit weird.
Damn.
It's a shame, mate. It was looking good as well.
Yeah, we're looking at that one.
Put a bit more on, see if it flattens it down.
Yeah, put a bit more on. Use a brush to like. Wait, I won't leave them alone.
No.
When I'm doing that, I'll just keep working them until I'm happy with them. Probably overdo them a little bit, to be honest. At the time.
Yeah, that sole can sometimes cause a big reaction, but yeah, you can get them. You should be able to get them flat. Should.
Yeah, try and reactivate them a little bit. Oh,
That's nice.
love it, haven't they?
Oh, no.
I'll name that tune in one.
That's somebody on their knees in a truck stop.
How did you know?
Oh dear. So many legs and moving far away.
Like a little spider.
Let's just leave it there.
Like a little spider running over your desk, knocking things over.
Messy little sods, aren't they?
They're all right. Pain in the.
I've had to kill loads of spiders today.
Yeah,
The thing is, if you hit one that's on the wall, you have to repaint the wall.
Don't hit them. They're our friends.
what were they running past your leg at 3 in the morning or not?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, worst thing about today, every fitting I opened from like undoing fittings and whatnot, every one I opened had got a big ball of spiders in. So there'd be like 10, 12 spiders fall out of every single fitting today. It were horrible. So yeah, I have no sympathy for a spider whatsoever. I will kill. It will.
Hang on. So what you're saying is,
There
right?
we go.
So what you're saying is, right? This poor innocent creature who has no idea that it's actually walking on a piece of scaffolding. It just thinks it's walking on a thing, and it's decided to make a home for its babies quite innocently. Didn't understand what it was making its home in, but it was a nice, cozy little hole. And you have disturbed its home. You've literally just demolished its house. You've made it and its family homeless. Put them literally on the streets in a baking 30-degree heat with no water, and they are in the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're an animal.
I'm with Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I'm with Dan.
Think of the children.
You're a nasty man.
You know,
Yeah,
if I got like 14 hours in day to open every fitting, protect them, catch them, put them down on the floor, I'd you know what I mean? But I ain't, so I can't. So they've just got to
Anyway, that's what Graham sounds like when he's triggered.
yeah.
It did. It ran away with it. It's using it to do its makeup. Evil people. Spiders' lives matter. They do, Dan. They do.
Well, it's lived in one at scaffolds for at least a year, so it, you know, it's had free board.
Squatting in my book.
Well, that's exactly right. Yeah. Oh, I need to move quickly away from that because one of the lads at work the other day got caught short. Let's say, and the back garden. Yes.
Back on up.
Did he get caught in the back garden?
No, the back garden has got a new aroma. Let's say.
Oh.
It looked like curry sauce, if I'm honest.
Oh, Dan.
Dead funny. It was dead funny.
Butter chicken.
Moving on.
Like butter chicken or jalfrezi.
Moving on. Honestly.
I don't understand. What did he do?
It's getting to the point where it's fineable.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Happy birthday, sweet 16. Quite nice to sit and stick bits together. We've done this in a long time.
Or claps.
Can you remember how to do frills?
Yeah. I am the fraud master.
Are you going to stab your finger?
What? No.
Well saved there.
Self-control, you see. When was the last time I swore on a show?
Oh, a while back.
Well, that wasn't that long ago, but you said you were allow yourself to do it because someone annoyed you.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fair enough.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Hannah. I'm supposed to be sending Hannah a list and I forgot. Sorry. Was that a messenger and I forgot?
You got sidetracked by a tank. I'm still staggered that you're armor building.
No.
I had to have a sit down when I'd seen that you were building it.
I fancied it for a while, but I didn't want to give it and then be like, oh, I'm bored of this.
Yeah.
And then I bought that lovely Panzer 2 Luke's. It's big. It is big. And I bought the Conqueror because I thought, that's cool, and that thing's even bigger. I think that's bigger than 35th and that's 16 scale Luke's.
Oh.
And that's got frills over it as well. I like Shermans. They're simple, quick to build, nice to weather. Yeah.
Armor schmarmer.
The disappointing thing was this kit's 33 quid online.
Yeah.
43 quid at my local shop. That's
Yeah, what is the experience of going in an actual shop though, in it that you're paying for?
well, if you call sitting on double yellows outside where Hannah runs in for because we were late. Taking James to school, then yeah. A bit of a rush.
Somebody's got to pay shop overheads, mate.
It's a pain because I can't. It's where it is a nightmare. It's in the middle of Birkenhead, and you know it's a park.
Yeah.
So I just sit in the double yellows. Normally, always see traffic wardens on the bloody mopeds.
They are sneaky little people, aren't they?
Well, they get you ready to start printing the ticket before you've even seen them.
Yeah.
So by the time they get to you, they've already printed it. You're like, oh, you son of a. I keep my head on a swivel, playing I Spy with James in the car.
I Spy. Traffic warden!
They're like, go! So, no, I don't mind paying a little bit extra because it's a shop there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've been going to that shop since I was a kid. And they know Hannah better than me, and she gets a discount. Does?
There's a lady in the shop. Give her a discount. She'll come back. Okay. Is it? What happens?
Goes together well. It's a nice little kit. The suspension don't look too difficult. No, it's something like the Tasker kit. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a bit overcomplicated. They were, weren't they?
Yeah, but it's fully working on the Tasker, isn't it? It's got like 3 pieces of rubber in each section to it.
Let's make them working. You don't really need to do that. It's cool, but it's not needed.
Yeah, they need to stop making. Yeah. See, why would you make working suspension for a static model that you're not going to pick up? You know what I mean? And run about on their sky. Do you know what I mean?
Well, no, the idea of the Smears is you can. They've always been playable. The idea is.
It's also so when you put it on a diorama, the suspension will conform.
It's naturally, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, not like it's up in the air on one side.
I was going to say, I'll just build sandbank under mine to make it sit level. Because, yeah, I just slapped it together and thought, yeah, I'm never building another one ever again.
Well, if I build it, I'll get some more to do, but I'm not going mental, not with the armour.
No.
I'm not buying tons of it again. It's too expensive. Car kits, most of these car kits are 20 quid a pop.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. I've got the bit of work for a bit of money, but armour kits, a stupid amount of money. especially with some of these new ones. But we'll see how this goes. Sure, there'll be jungle drums going right now. People ready to critique.
You should do a T72.
If they want to critique, they can critique it that over there. just over there. It is on my iPad. Let's do them.
The gloss coat is too smooth. The micro set just beats off. It's runs off.
Yeah, the capillary water tension.
Yeah.
Yeah. X22.
Yeah, GX100.
Yeah, it's even better then.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's good stuff.
That's the back. Oh, fish kebabs. This is the right place, might be mental. Bit mental. 113 watching. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Dave.
Hello. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Billy. 76 is to be painted and fitted on there.
X11.
Yeah, Matthew, take care, mate. And so there's a couple of new functions added on the forum now. You can tag people.
I didn't realize that.
Using the @ symbol, it brings up usernames and pick the username and you tag them.
Oh, fantastic.
I got tagged in a spoon thread.
Yeah, I did as well. Yeah, I was like, no.
I think that would be a bit.
No. No.
I don't think it would work very well, would it?
No.
Graham,
Hello.
has your Instagram been busy lately?
I've just noticed, right? I have 11 messages pending from you.
I wonder what they're of.
I'll have a look in a little while.
If I were you, Graham, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, they're all. It's Instagram. There's there are rules, but yeah, they're nice.
Hello, Sean.
Hey. Hello, Sean.
It's Sean Machine.
It's Sean in his shed.
That's what that needs. Thought it did.
And hi, is this show supposed to be UMP products? It might as well be, isn't it? Make any sense, then, did it? That was just
Yeah.
Ugh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blood. How's your connection, Dan?
Fine if I don't have my camera on at the moment.
Right, you ready to do your bit?
Yeah, born it.
Go on then, mate. Let's do it to it.
Do it.
It's going to be tough.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Very.
Right.
Bring the man down. No
Perfect
problem.
time. So I've just got that decal on. That's that side.
Let's press that button and that button.
That's looking sweet. Right, I'll leave that sitting there for a bit.
Oh,
Infinity and beyond.
beyond. Oh, there we go.
Ah, there we go.
Wow.
Turn my fan off.
Is that being Ave now?
It is indeed, mate.
Good evening. We shall start on the form as always.
Good Abend.
And tonight, the first one off the bat is Naked Modeler. Toby choose his shoes off.
Nice, Tony.
That's nice.
And he's calling this one done. It was for the ISM group build. It's the Tamiya 1/24th scale Pure Nismo GTR. He's never seen one of these built before, so he thought it would build one. He's primed in UMP gloss black for the main colour. The gloss coat was Tamiya TS13, and the decals went down well.
Very nice. Yeah, I like that.
I like them wheels.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the wheels are quite nice.
Nice wheels.
Making models next, Mr. Carl.
Stuff
This
here.
is AMT Anakin's Pod Racer. His pod is now completely painted. Decals were goosed apart from the one for the nose. That would not sit right. So he's painted the stripes on the back and masked off for the nose, and the best he could and sprayed over the decal.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's added some UMP clay washes to the base, rust, then dark dirt to give it some colour. Pardon me. Still has to be dry brushed. The engines are also painted and ready for gloss. Probably see it shortly on Facebook.
Very nice.
It does look good. I like
Nice
it.
work, man.
Nova Rust next, Mr. James Skiffins. And this week he's been mainly working on, you guessed it, the church. He's bringing the different parts together to get it into the primer stage. One more wall and column to be added, which will be done by Saturday. Filming the series is now becoming different due to the size of it. What was he thinking? And happy modelling all.
It's looking good, James.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
belting.
Really
Next
good.
episode of Video Build Series now on YouTube at the Model Officer.
I like it.
Oh,
That must have cost a lot to build that balsa foam.
yes, because it's very expensive.
Yeah, that's not a cheap build to do that, and he's done really well with it.
And this is Robert next. And this is his monogram 1/25th scale.
Oh.
Scale there. 1966 Pontiac GTO build for the Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Muscle Car Group build.
Nice.
That's nice.
It's pretty much box stock except for the wheels, which came from a 67 GTO kit. Paintwork is Duplicolor perfect match pure green pearl. Is used Molotov chrome marker and Tester's wet look clear lacquer. The engine is wired and plumbed using 0.022 solder and ribbon cable wire for the heater hoses. The GTO badge is a reproduction interior badge from year one.
I like that.
That's lovely. That's really nice work, that.
I like.
I like.
Nice.
Mountaineer Modeler next.
Hey.
And he's took a shot at something smaller than he usually works with. On the go at the same time, a few small things left to paint, and then some weathering. On the left is the Tamiya Type 166 Springwagon. Tamiya dark yellow and NATO green over UMP black primer. And on the right is a Tamiya M15182 Mutt with tow missile launcher. His first attempt at the camo used by the US forces in the late 70s, early 80s. Tamiya XF65 Field Grey, XF69 NATO Black, MiG middle stone and tan all over UMP black primer. The middle stone and black are brush painted. Airbrushing lines that small failed miserably for him, and he thanks us all and have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do like that camo on the US one. It's cool.
Yeah, it looks good, that, doesn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
Looks like my thumb.
Ooh.
Oh.
This is Two Kids No Sleep next. Scott.
Oh.
Hi, guys. Happy Friday. Progress on the 112th Tamiya Suzuki Walter Wolf Special. He's got his fairings test fitted and the decals starting 4 days off, and he hopes to finish her up. He's been eyeing up Paul's motorcycles for sale. Have a good weekend, all. He's got a busy hockey weekend with his boy, so he'll watch on the replay.
Yeah, boss.
Very nice.
It's a really deep blue. That I like it.
That's a lovely colour blue.
Nice colour.
I like his wheels also, and yeah, that's going to look belting.
I missed a couple at the beginning there, boys. I had to shoot out. I'll catch up at the end. Don't worry.
Class little thing,
This is DJG Down Under next. He says, hello, Dan and the crew. This is his Meng Tune Tiger 1. Aside from the added coaxial MG barrel in the turret, it's totally out of the box. It's primed in UMP gold. Base coat and details is MIG acrylics and weathered with Abtilung oils and pigments. It's surprised how much he's enjoyed these silly little things. He usually leans towards the rivet counter end of the model spectrum, but for some reason he finds them amazingly appealing to work on. He won't be able to catch the live show tomorrow, but he'll take this opportunity to wish all the crew in the community all the best and a good, enjoyable weekend.
Cheers, Derek.
Yep.
Awesome, Derek.
Nice
Yep.
work.
That's a cool thing.
I like his little tank, actually.
I've got to get that one of mine. James has done as well.
I also like this one as well.
Yeah.
This is BFRD.
That's Matthew.
Yes, Mr. Bifford. And he's took a bit of a break from the MiG-25 and built a little Meng kit for Scott's bomber build. And he hopes to get the B-1B built, but just in case, here's a little plane he's calling Pinch Hitter.
Nice.
That's cool.
It is a lovely little plane, that.
All those little things.
Good little thing, that. Nice finish.
He's primed it using UMP gloss black and then used Vallejo metal colours. He's used dark aluminium on the body and exhaust manifold for the engine accents. He's used Vallejo Model Air red for the other accents. The only modification to the kit was to drill out the gun barrels. Did that using a small electric drill and nerves of steel. Okay, the last part isn't true. As far as the kit mods go, drilling out gun barrels is pretty easy. It was a fun little kit to build and a nice distraction. Did decide to leave off any other markings as the kit only came with stickers, and you just can't put stickers on the kit ever.
It's a shame that.
Nothing in his stash of extras was the right size, so he left a blank. And he really likes the Vallejo metal colours. They're a little more forgiving than our clad, but still give a nice metal finish. Anyone wanting a nice metal finish should at least consider them.
They will be considered.
They do work well.
Yeah, they do well. Look at that. It's worked perfectly, I would say.
Nice finish.
Mr. One Mac. And he's working on The 172nd M&S Reeboks of the Revell Lank and a 132nd Trumpy Dauntless, using all the materials seen in the picture, which are available from www.umpretail.com. Just saying. It's wrote down up there, so I've got to read it, haven't I?
You have to.
Yeah.
It's the law. The Lank is... it had painted the fuselage camo in Tamiya acrylics, but didn't like the finish, so he's halfway through repainting with MRPs. Much better job. All the fiddly bits primed and painted, so next step is sealing everything ready for weathering. I know you don't need to, but I feel safer given that he's going to use oils to weather for the first time. And the Dauntless, the sea blue up are now fixed and he's slightly happier. Watch this space for further amendments. The wheels are dry fitted. The weapons and aerials, etc., are ready for painting. And thank you for looking.
Nice work, Al.
That's a very well composed photograph as well, Alan.
You need to close your lid though. I'll evaporate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one, Al.
It doesn't.
Great when you sniff it, though.
I do it all the time.
I just had to check mine then. It's just made me look down and check mine. Oh, some weird fella called Paul.
Oh, I don't know who he is.
I've got to say this though, Paul. That new background you've got is mint.
I love it. I love it.
I like that a lot.
So cool.
That's a bit of detail, isn't it?
Yeah. And this is a Tamiya 124th Pennzoil Nissan GTR R34. It's out of the box bar the fabric seat belts. It's primed in UMP white primer, painted in Tamiya TS16 yellow, decanted and sprayed through the Apex airbrush. It's cleared in MIPA 2K, and it's a nice kit to build and a very striking bright scheme.
Gorgeous number.
Best looking this Skyline ever.
Yeah,
Where would one get the hands on a UMP Apex?
UMPretail.com.
Oh, I'll let me try there.
Write that down, Norman. They're very good.
I'll let me try, mate. I really will.
Oh dear.
Right.
And this is Warped Crisis next. Yeah, this is looking really good now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's a bit of a mixed post. He's working on the M113 diorama base. He's finished up the cobblestones. We'll be weathering them up next week, hopefully. Paint used Vallejo yellow ochre, green ochre, dark grey, black red, saddle brown, German camo brown, and Panzer Aces canvas. He's used a DIY wet palette to keep the paint, mixers between sessions, and the Hog from Hell is an A10 by Tamiya, built for the Cold War GB, the full build log in the Cold War GB section on the forum, and this week has been spent on adding tonal variations to the base colours. And he hopes we'll all have a great weekend, Andrew. I do like that.
Very nice.
Yeah, very good.
Those cobbles look ace as well.
And them cobbles is just looking... Do you know what they remind me on? They remind me on, you know, like when you tip a full bag of, like, what we called, Tutti Frutti's out. and I only remember that because I had a bag of Tutti Frutti the other night, and that's what it reminded me. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Normandy.
Oh, wow.
And for tonight, he shall be working on the 132nd HK Models Dornier Dio 335A, which was bought for him as part of the ISM Birthday Club. This is a big model. Did I tell you this is a big model? With lots of parts, and as such, has to be built in sub-assemblies due to its sheer size. And did I tell you it was big? Anyways, it's rather large, and if it can continue, it won't fit back in the box. That does look a massive beast.
It is.
That's a big plane.
Beast!
Nice one, Norm.
Lovely, Norm.
Black 73 cat next.
That's looking good.
He's not had much bench time this week with his mum visiting from Spain. How did that go, G? All right.
Yeah, still here, mate.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's making decent progress with the decals on his Tamiya Tom's SC430 Lexus. It's his first time using cartograph decals. And now he knows what all the fuss is about, laying down really well. Directly onto the painted surface.
Oh,
no gloss. The large areas are made up of multiple decals, and they have all welded together really nicely. MIG or TIG, using only set and sol, so it should be perfect when it hits it with solver set. Wibble.
Looking good, mate. Really is.
Yeah, that's looking belting, Jay.
Yeah, the decals are flipping amazing. They just want to go down. They just want to lie where they're put, and you can move them around, and they're great.
Yeah,
sweet, lovely.
Oh, Mr. Tim Plastic.
Hello.
Hello, Tim.
And his belts have started for the Fujimi 124th Skyline GTR. Looks good though, Tim, them belts.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh, definitely a fiddle, but they're nice. They come out nice.
Very nice, Tim.
Yep.
Looks good, man.
Yours.
And Mr. Mini Dreams has just put a link.
It's his first post, so we can give him that he's tried. We can guide him through it how to do it. So
Click on it.
Click on it.
Dara.
Yeah, it's fine. I clicked on it earlier. It's fine.
It's not going to poison Mac, is it?
Look at that.
What?
R35 wagon?
There's a shoot and break Skyline.
Wow.
That's cool.
It's a wagon.
I'll give him his dues. He does like to take on some massive projects, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
You
And
know
it'll be the shiniest thing you've ever seen and all, probably.
Nissan should make that.
Yeah.
Should.
They won't, but they should.
Yeah, the R35 makes a mean-looking wagon, especially with the Liberty Walk arches. Ooh.
That actually looks beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to look good, that, David.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice one, dude.
Nice one, mate.
It's going to look belting. Straight over to Facebook. There's nothing from me this week, unfortunately, because I've been nowhere near any modelling. Summertime for me is just, work.
It's bummer time.
Yeah. The first one off the bat, though, on Facebook is Mr. John Stone.
Oh, yeah, I'll be John Stone for even looked at the name.
Greetings, slaves and fellow plebeians. Here then, the finished Meng 135th STS Tiger, primed in UMP grey and finished in 3 different shades of grey from MIG and Vallejo. He's enjoyed building no end and will build it again. Meng, though, need to revisit their toolbox regarding some of the parts with this one, and he hopes we'll like it. Time to go to see the Lions.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice work, John.
Mr. Richie Lamb next.
Oh,
I like this one as well. Good evening, artists of styrene. This week's whip is his A10 from Hobby Boss in 148. Primed in UMP black, painted Vallejo grey, detail painted in various Tamiya acrylics, and have a good show, guys.
That's a fantastic looking plane, good looking model.
Yeah, that's looking really, really good.
Yeah, nice work.
That's cool.
It's just getting harder and harder.
Oh.
Mr. Joseph Anthony Fernandez next. And he hopes everybody had a great week. And here is his first F1. It's Tamiya's latest F1 car, the SF70H. Done in Raikkonen's markings because he can't stand the German Vettel. He's got nothing against the Germans, just against Vettel, apparently.
Oh, see, I prefer Vettel to Raikkonen.
No, I can't stand him, man. I'm sorry.
No, I can't stand him. No.
Raikkonen's hilarious.
Yeah, he just doesn't care what he says or does.
I don't see him say much, though. Anyway, I'm not getting to that
Raikkonen walks his own path.
Yeah.
He does. He don't conform to the regular racing driver. He walks his own path, that boy, and he'll make it up as he goes along.
Yep. That's brilliant. That's really nice work.
But this has been painted with Tamiya rattle cans, TS49 and TS26 and TS18, and finished with 2K from Gravity Colors. It's a very nice kit, some fiddly decals, and only sanding required was to the rubber tires. He's quite pleased with how it looks and hopes you guys think the same.
I really like that.
Really good job.
Yeah, I like that. It looks good.
You're doing brilliant work there. All right.
I like
Right.
F1 cars anyway, so yeah. This is Mr. Ruben Ben Bartram. First, he'd like to say that he really likes this group. Lots of incredible talent. Is fairly new to smaller scale. He usually makes large scale stuff, pardon me, 1/16 and 1/6 scale dioramas.
Wow. That's big.
He's working on items that showcase builds, building street displays and big nets, all from recycled materials.
Ooh.
Very cool.
That's really nice. Nice.
I like people that can see a piece of rubbish in a skip and think, I know what I can do with that.
Yeah.
Put it in another skip.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I put something in a skip, there's a reason it's gone in a skip.
Which way about my remit?
I really like this one and all of him. Seeing quite a lot of this again. This is Mr. Matthew Strawn again. And he's been working on the Great Wall Hobby 148 P61 Black Widow. It's a good kit, very detailed. The seams need a bit of putty though, especially near the turret. Also, the stencils seem to be out of register on some of them. It's painted with Mr. Colour and Tamiya paints. Pre and post shading was used. Still a lot of work to do, but it's coming along.
Good lord, that's a real cool aircraft, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
beautiful. Wow. That's big.
Yeah, looking real nice.
That's a big piece of plastic. Oh, I'm going to butcher this name. When I've seen him post the other day, I was dreading it.
I wouldn't give that a go.
Hey?
I wouldn't give that a go.
Babak.
Yeah, this is Babak. Babak. Charles language.
You too.
I feel bad because I can't pronounce his name, but I have tried for a couple of days and it's been a non-starter. If it ain't English, I'm lost.
Chahalangi.
Jar Jar Langi.
Chahalangi.
Yeah.
Back Jar Jar Langi.
Yeah, exactly.
Jar Jar Binks.
Very few to say.
Carry on.
And he's working on perfecting a base making technique he's learned over the internet.
That's looking damn good. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at awesome. That.
It does look good. I like his grass. Sounds wrong.
That's good.
Whatever he's learning off the internet is working. Mr. David Sargent next. And this is the FRS1 by Kinetic in 148. Pilot was week 1 build. Week 2 painted this week. Mr. Surfacer Primer then. MRP Extra Dark Sea Grey. Vortex Generators and PE from Edward.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. Looks smaller than a 48, doesn't it?
It is small.
Harriet, small plane.
Is it?
I'm going to say, there's not a lot of difference, I don't think.
No. Yeah, it's nice. Don't look good.
This is other after Mr. Carl Smith's
Cool.
pod racer. This is AMT Anakin's pod racer. The engine painting is complete and ready for a gloss coat before UMP clay washes are applied, and it's close to completion.
Good call.
Really
Very
nice.
nice.
Ever.
Looking forward to see that put together.
Yeah, it'll look good, hopefully. Mr. Mike Dizzle next. Hello, everyone. This week he's finished the chassis for his Tamiya Mercedes CLK DTM that he's building for the group build, painted with Tamiya paints and carbon fiber decals from Scale Motorsport.
Very nice.
It's a tight looking build, that. I quite like it.
Yep.
I like it. I like it.
Mr. Stephen Potter next.
Oh,
This is Hasegawa's 112th Honda RS250RW. Frame and swing arm painted in AK Extreme Metals matte aluminium. It's now ready to experiment with gauzy shine enhancer. Tis a nice kit.
Looking good, that like.
looking good.
It looks almost real.
Like that.
This is Mr. Antonio Rodriguez next.
Ships.
And he's doing a kit / diorama of a Hasegawa kit in 1/700th of German U-boat type and another type. Hang on, don't tell me. I can't be bothered. For now, only in UMP primer. The base is foam with water paint paper, painted with Vallejo Model Air and model color acrylics.
Done.
I don't care.
Done.
I'm beyond it.
What does X mean?
10.
Right. Where's the 1?
I still don't care. I still don't care. I'm beyond it.
It's 9 and 6 then.
Feet and inches, son. Feet and inches. This is Mr. Simon Vincent next. Following your discussion of my question regarding pre-shading from a couple of weeks back, he's decided to crack on with his Tamiya 148 Spitfire Mark 1. See, that's more English. He sprayed it using Tamiya acrylics. Some of the shading has been lost on top, but pleased with how it's turned out. Oh, I don't know. That looks quite good, that.
Good.
Yeah, I think that is done well with that paint job.
That was in Roman numerals as well.
This is Mr. Ian Douthwaite next.
Coming off back.
No, I had a hiccup.
Okay.
No, he yawned. It was a sharp intake of breath. Miss Ian back, yeah. Mr. Ian Douthwaite next. And he's got a busy week. It's a double header. Italieri kits in 1/24th scale. It's a 3810 and a 3805 and lots of KFS resin to build up replicas of the Scania 112 and a Scania top line.
Cool.
Both with tipper trailers, which will be scratch built. Psycho. Both chassis and cabs built up and primed in UMP grade primer. The chassis is sprayed with AWJ Forest Green and cabs in Mercedes Arctic White. Paint supplied by the haulage firm. The first of the tipper bodies has been scratch built. It needs the external ribs attached, and it will be cutting the plastic for the second trailer as I watch tonight's show. And he hopes to have both completed and delivered before he goes on holiday on the 12th of August.
What?
Oh dear.
Unreal.
And he's selling tickets to next comedy store just before he goes on holiday. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure, isn't it?
Wow.
Man.
Brave. He's very brave.
As usual.
They'll look good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Same as this. Mr. Luke Carswell next. Says not much done at the bench this week due to family commitments. Yeah, fingers crossed for your dad, Luke.
Yeah.
But he's made a start on the Tamiya Supra for Paul's GB. The body shell is together and sprayed in UMP grade primer. This will be then sprayed in UMP white primer and a top coat of decanted TS26 white. As always, sprayed through the apex and a happy Friday, folks.
Luke.
Good luck.
Thanks, mate.
Mr. Ryan Conceal. And he says, hello, Ryan here, see no evil builds. And on his bench this week is NPC's Jeep Commando. Picked this out to build with his 4-year-old daughter.
That's cool.
She was really involved with it, and we had a great time with it. It's craft acrylic in sparkle pink, purple over white primer. She stuck stars all over it and sponge painted it to achieve this paint job. It primed the interior in grey and then masked off the seats and let her do the two-tone. It came out surprisingly well. Slight modification to the suspension to give it a lot and also push the wheels out to give it a better stance. This is what it's all about sometimes, just fun, no worries, and wrong moves, and still come out okay. It's a great build to look at and laugh. Thanks, guys, for the work you do. As always, stay inspired.
That's looking brilliant. Man.
Really like that one.
Yeah, that's a
the
belt.
best time ever doing that. That's good.
Our kids just look at me funny and go, really? Mr. Gav Painter next. This is his Tamiya 148 Mosquito. He's finished with the oils on the underside this week. Absalom 502 oils used, a mixture of smoke, engine grease, dark mud, wash brown, and ochre. Lots of mixing, his own tones from a mixture of these. He's mixed them on the fly as well. No wrong with that, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks very
That is really nice, Gav. Well done, man. Oh, I like that a lot.
It looks belting. Oh, Mr. Scar.
Oh, right.
And he's proceeding. He's in the process of making this.
Nice, this.
Need more details.
Yeah, sure. I gave you good details last week, but you didn't read them.
Next week you say just delete it then.
Yeah.
I know you're getting.
This is Mr. Pavel's back next. Hello, gents. This is his last whip. It's a I-153 Chaika. Beat me to it then. I was just about to say that, Jay. It's a 1/72 Smur, old crappy kit.
Oh.
The cowling cover is from SBS. The details in cockpit are homemade and Aries. Wow. Many detailed surfaces are new. The camo is finished as usual from ROP decals. The colours are Rumsey C and Vallejo. Have a nice weekend.
I like that a lot.
Especially from a smirk kit. Wow.
Yeah.
Really good.
Good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, I fancy doing the 30-second ICM one. That doesn't look like when you see the size of the actual plane. That doesn't look like a 1/72 scale build.
No, it looks bigger.
Yeah, it really does. That's really cool. I love that.
It's going to be minute in 70 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had any nukes.
It's illegal to keep nukes, John. Just saying.
Oh, that's not. That's the Opal V8, is it?
And Mr. Dan Edmonds this week.
Looks nice and straight.
This week he's finished off the body of the Tamiya 124 Opel Astra V8 Coupe for Paul's touring car group build. Just the chassis to get on with, and it's done.
Looks good. Very good done.
Is used UMP white primer, Tamiya TS26, Tamiya TS47, Aquagloss, Molotov chrome pen, and Vallejo model colour and air. Have a great show, guys, and a lovely weekend, everybody.
He does get a great shine from the Aquagloss, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You can do, yeah, you work with it. It comes out well.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say I used only on his face, like, but it's quite shiny, and yeah.
Very nice.
You just need to work hard. Now, it might seem like it's Pavel again, but it's not. I think I believe it's his brother.
Yeah, he's posting it on somebody else's behalf, wasn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
He's already apologised for the double thread. But this is his brother's last whip. This is his first try with cars,
That's cool.
but not last, how he said. And he hopes it's not against the rules, posting the work of somebody else. Edit, yes, it is. No, it didn't. His project is turning Nissan Silvia S15 from Aoshima in 1/24th with a lot of sealed joints, front and rear bumper, spoilers, handles, etc. and added mesh to the front bumper and hood. The colour is Chameleon from Green Stuff World on Gunzy C Gloss Black and Transparent Gunzy C Blue Black.
That's amazing.
Really nice colour.
Love
I
that.
love that colour. That colour's wicked.
That was really nice.
It does like blue tinted the windows as well, which really matches it well.
And for his first car,
They go well together.
As Scale Mod of Am says in the chat, blue to purple. Love it.
yeah, that's a really nice colour. That.
Really
Colour
cool.
purple there.
Get your brother to join the Facebook group.
Hmm?
Get your brother to join the Facebook group, Pavel.
Oh, T7 is it?
This is Mr. Andrew Haycock next. And he's finished up the Revell C7R Corvette in 125th. Primed in UMP Black Primer. The main colours are Corvette Racing Yellow by Zero Paints, and the rest are mainly Vallejo and Tamiya.
Very nice.
I like that a lot.
It's really nice.
Good.
I like it a lot.
That looks really nice. That.
It's getting harder again this week.
Yeah, I've already got 7 of them.
And this is Mr. Richard Paddock next. And he says he's still got some. I've got to read it in 2 parts because he forgot to post his picture. I've done that, so it's not. Yeah. Still some work to do on his 148th Airfix BF109E. Hit a few snags on the way, user error, but managed to pull it back thanks to a lot of help and encouragement from ISM. Would really welcome some feedback suggestions before he finishes weathering and putting the final matte coat on. Painted in Vallejo Model Air, Tamiya panel line, accent colour, and ultimate dark dirt wash. Have a good show and enjoy your weekends.
He's pulled that back. That was
That's nice.
Yeah, that's.
yeah.
He's not doing nothing wrong really there, is he?
No, his gloss coat went really, really bad. It was lumpy.
Oh, that's the
bumpy
one that
as
went
hell.
pimply, isn't it?
Yeah, and he took the time and he flattened it all back and did it again, and he's pulled it back, and it looks so good now. Cracking job.
Looks belting.
Great stuff, mate.
A well composed photo too.
Yeah. He's asking for weathering advice there, isn't he?
A little bit, yeah. I don't think he needs that much more weathering, to be fair.
No.
No.
Maybe a bit more dirty around gun ports. A bit of exhaust or something down sides. Other than that, not far off. But again, I'm no plane expert.
Looking good.
But it looks good.
Yeah.
You played it, no expert.
Oh, look at that.
What can you say?
Oh, wow.
Just what can you say? Wow.
Mr. Gilbert Mondragon next.
Oh, my God.
It's been a slow week here, so not much done at the bench. This is the Games Workshop Night Titan. Going for a free blade / Ronin vibe with ease. He's managed to touch up the detail work and steel to make it pop a little bit. A lot. He's used Citadel paints, Createx, and black Steinel rares. Still needs a few more details to be painted, then cleared, deckled, and cleared again. I think that looks belting.
Cool.
Excellent, mate. Really is.
He's got an eye for them Games Workshop, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely found his groove.
What's coming on
I
well?
really like this one as well. This is Mr. Jonathan Kaminsky next. And he's currently mixing paint for his Vindicator. Just wanted to share the whole thing in primer. He's decided to show this back shot as it shows off the scratch-built base, guns, and sword fairly well. Yeah. As stated before, the primer is UMP grey through the UMP apex, and thank you for taking the time to look. Yeah, that's
looking
just
really
looking awesome.
Yeah.
That's nice, isn't it? Oh,
That's
okay.
just- wow.
Find his Facebook page and his YouTube channel at Cam Kamm.
Yes.
See
Yes.
what he's doing on that. It's really cool.
It's it's a very nice. I like it. Oh, Mr. Paul Bertland.
What?
And this is Tamiya Rossi 2005 Subaru Impreza with blue stuff Rossi Monza decals. It's a great kit and went together perfectly. It's primed in your MP white primer, painted in 0 World Rally blue, and cleared in MIPA 2K. He's added some carbon decals to the rear wing mirror and front bumper, and fabric belts to the interior.
There's more,
Right there, it looks good.
Love that colour.
there's more decals on the spoiler than the whole car, isn't there, Paul?
Yes.
It's just, I know it's a Subaru Impreza and I know it's blue, but it's a different shade of blue, and the
Yeah, it's darker, isn't it? Deeper.
yeah, it just looks nicer.
Really nice.
I just like that blue colour a lot. I wonder what this. Do you know when I first looked at this? I had to tilt my head to figure out what it was. This is Mr. John Sharp next. It's getting later and later, but this is Tamiya's 124th Nissan Skyline R34 GTR Calsonic. Mainly Vallejo metal colour, Citadel and banana hammock paints.
Real sharp, yes, no looks sweet.
Not a knuckle to be heard. God, this is going to be tricky this week.
Yeah. I need a recap because I missed some of them.
Right, a small little recap. This is naked model of Tony and his Nismo GTR thing.
Lovely.
Looks cool. Carl and his pod racer. Mr. James Skiffin and his church dome end thing. Robert and his GTO Pontiac.
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
It is cool, that one.
I missed that one. Mustn't have been here.
This is Mountaineer Modeler and his 2 car type arrangements. I know one's a swim wagon and other one's a GP type arrangement. 2 Kids No Sleep and his Walter Wolf, is it? Walter Wolf Suzuki. DJG Down Under and his Tiger One Toon Tank. Bifford with his little pinch hitter, I'm going to call it, because that's what he's called it.
Pitch hitter.
Angry Al for his Dauntless and his Lank, and a very well composed photograph. You're not eligible, although very nice, not eligible. Warped Crisis for the cobbles on his diorama and his A10 Hog. Norm's not eligible.
That was actually very good.
That was a good pig, wasn't it?
They were a good pig, actually. And we're going to flick through Mr. John Stone and his Meng Tiger, his STS Tiger, that is. Mr. Richard Lamb and his A10. Mr. Joseph Anthony Fernandez with his F1 Ferrari from Mr. Kimi Raikkonen. Ruben Ben Bartram, lovely name, got to say it, for his scratch building. Mr. Matthew Strawn for the Great Wall Hobby P61 Black Widow, but back with his base making technique learning thing. David Sargent with the Harrier from Kinetic. Mr. Carl Smith with his other half for his Pod Racer. Mr. Mike Dizzle for the Merc chassis and tub. Mr. Stephen Potter for his RS250RW. Mr. Antonio Rodriguez with his diorama of his U-boats. Mr. Simon Vincent for his Spitfire Mark 1. Mr. Ian Douthwaite with his 2 lorries, Psycho. Mr. Luke Carswell with his Toyota Supra. Mr. Ryan Cancino for his Jeep Commando. His pink Jeep Commando. Mr. Gav Painter for his Mosquito. You're not eligible. Mr. Pavel Zabak for his Chika thing. That Smurf piece of turd. Oh, it looks really good. I swear.
I think he's done a lovely job.
I'm on about the Smurf kit. Mr. Dan Edmonds for his Opel Coupe. Mr. Pavel's brother for his first car. I can't believe that's his first car.
Good.
Well, that looks good. Mr. Andrew Haycock for his Corvette. Mr. Richard Haddock for his BF109E.
Haddock.
Mr. Gilbert Mondragon for the Night Titan. Mr. Jonathan Kaminsky for his Vindicator and his scratch building loveliness. You're not eligible.
Yeah, that's a winner there, that one.
Wow, is all I can say to that.
I don't need to win anything. It's not fair.
I'll never win.
Right then, let's go through you guys and see what you've actually picked out, because that is actually quite difficult. I've got quite a few already. Andreas, what are you picking out?
This is hard, man.
Well, stop playing with it.
Touche.
No.
What did he build?
I think
Jay build. I didn't see that one.
it's a toss-up between the Raikkonen Ferrari
Yeah, it's quite good, that.
and that Corvette. Yellow one.
Which one? What are you going for? What are you going for?
The C7.
T7R, yeah.
Which one?
Boys.
I'm going for the Corvette.
Corvette?
Yeah.
Okay. Alan?
Me. I love Pavel's Chaika, I really do. But I'm getting drawn to the two cars, the GTO and the Corvette. GTO is lovely. It's really nice. But I'm going to go with Andrew's Corvette.
Cool. Okay,
He's got a cracking finish on that. It's lovely.
two down for the vet. Nice.
Really nice, mate.
Cool. The famous one.
I quite like Babbitt's base.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is absolutely beautiful. That thing.
You can almost feel the texture on that.
Yeah.
On those slabs.
Other than that, I don't want to be car biased, but yeah, they go the other guys with GTO and the Corvette. Very good builds. It's hard in it to pick them.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, whose was the 109? The guy at the
Richard.
bottom? Richard Paddocks.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm going to go with Richard for pulling it back.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's the guy who had the problems with the gloss coat.
Yes.
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with that 109. I'm going to go different this week.
Cool.
But if I have to, I'll do a tiebreak if I need to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Richard. Plus, he's got some UMP stuff in the shot. So.
Right.
Oh, I want Tammy. Yeah. Oh, forget that, actually. No, I'm joking.
Dan and man.
Oh, don't. I'm going to go proper left field here, and I'm going to say, eeny meeny, miny mo, put the baby on Poe. It's going to be Mr. Simon Vincent and his Spitfire.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good shout. Good shout. Lovely
I
camp.
quite like it. It's been really tough again, but I think this one just got it for me.
Okay. Norman.
Oh, gold. Well, I've got a list as long as my arm. I'm going to go for Pavel's I-153 just because it's a horrible smirk kit. It's one second and it looks damn good.
Mhm.
Looks bigger than it actually is.
That's very much so.
We'll hold with that.
Sam.
It's tough.
Can I have 7 choices?
No.
God, this is going to be a difficult one. It's going to have to be either Ferrari or Corvette, and the Corvette, I think, gets it from me.
You give it to the Corvette?
Yeah.
Oh.
I built that kit, and that looks stunning. He's done a brilliant job there.
Sharpay.
Yeah, as everyone said, damn near impossible to choose. But I'm going to come out of left field as well. And because he built it with his little daughter, I'm going to go for Ryan's.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm.
Ryan's Jeep, pink Jeep. Yeah. Well, I was actually going to join you, actually, with voting for the pink Jeep.
There you go.
So that was actually going to get 2. But with 3, the Corvette wins.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, congrats, Andrew.
Very worthy winner.
well done, well done.
Yeah, get your name and address to me, Andrew, and I shall show you a goodie bag, mate. Well done.
Really nice.
Congrats.
Awesomeness.
Yeah, I want to get one of those.
Yes.
You love it, mate.
I nearly threw you out the hangout then, Dan.
Don't do that.
Yeah. John didn't see his build. Well, you mustn't have posted, John. Unfortunately, but we've been through everything. Sadly.
Well, boys, on that note, I'm going to have to go because I'm going to fall asleep in a minute.
All right.
Later, Sam.
Yeah,
Tomorrow morning.
yeah.
Take care, mate.
Take it easy, boys.
Night, Sam.
Good night, Sam.
A couple of people were asking about posting to the forum. Paul's put 2 links. If you look for International Scale Model highlighted in gold in the chat. 2 posts. One's got a link to the topic where it's all explained on the forum how to do it. And then if you look on this channel that you're watching now and go back, is it last week's bench update?
No, it's the one before.
Week before was bench update. Paul explains how to do it on there.
Yeah,
It's so simple.
Show it how to do it.
It's so simple to do. Takes about 5 minutes to set up. As long as you've got either a Flickr account or an Imgur account, and you know your password, that's all you need really. I think Imgur is a little bit more involved in setting up, but once it's done, it's dead easy. So hopefully,
Steve, fly kits are short run kits. They can be a little bit ropey. So do a bit of research. They're not a kit for beginners, let's put it that way.
I've just bought the 132nd Wessex off Paul, or one of the boxings of it.
Cool.
That's a looks cool though, so that you should be all right with that one.
Yeah, it looks lovely. Tons of resin in it. Detail is outstanding. I haven't tried sort of dry fitting or anything yet. I just want to leave that alone, but it looks lovely. And it has got a cracking write-up everywhere you look, so hopefully it should be a good build.
Yeah, it's a bit rough around the edges, Steve.
See you, James. Take care, buddy.
Yes, Michael, I'm actually building a tank.
Oh, it went ping.
The spider.
Yeah,
I knew that was coming.
What, the spider or the ping?
Right, the spider coming, it's fine.
Oh.
It jumps out of the way as it steamrolled through. Exactly.
Oh, dear. Right.
Post on the 17th of July. Where did you post, John? You posted in that thread that Dan was going through because it didn't say anything by John Paul, did you? Yeah.
No, mate.
We've just been through every single post on there. Where did you post it, John, and what did you post?
Right, so tonight. So it's 59.
Yeah, I found his post, but it's not actually what you've been building this week. It's a separate post.
Ah, that's why then. Yeah, Johnny, got to put it in the post. We can't go Yeah, but we can't go scrolling for the entire Facebook page. We'll be there for weeks. There's 15, nearly 16,000 people on there. So there's a post where you post in between. What he said. So that's where you have to post it. We can't troll the Facebook page looking for work. We'll be there all day.
Hi, Clinton.
So you're looking for Dan's post. It says what you've been working on this week. And that's where it goes then.
Yes, David. I'm growing all the time.
It
gets bigger daily.
Ooh.
I knew that'd sound wrong straight away. That's looking good, Jay. I've got to say.
Thank you. I'm really enjoying it.
Neil. Dean. Take care, mate.
Cheers now. I think you will be in the shed for a lot.
I'm going to say yes, yes, and yes.
Yes.
Hey, Clinton.
What? Yes, John. We understand what you posted, buddy. But you need to put it in amongst Dan's thread.
Yeah, just to confirm, if I share it, as you can see, it's in a separate post on its own. From
Yeah.
the 17th.
Yeah. No good for that. Us, unfortunately, we can't. Like I say, there's hundreds of posts. You look for Dan's post, John, and put a picture in there. Just
Will
one.
be up Sunday, Monday-ish, the next one.
It's the bit we just literally scroll through on Facebook. Otherwise, with having 16,000 members, your work's just gone. It's gone down the page. Can't keep track of it. Yep, I always do, Dan. No clear coat at all. Have a nice smooth surface.
It's not exclusive to cars either, Dan.
Yeah. Yeah, you just post on the Facebook page in general, mate, and amongst everybody else's posts. Yeah, after a day, that's buried down the page, about 50 of the posts.
Yes.
If we went for the Facebook page, Dan would be here all week.
Wow, that just, yeah. Suicidal to end on it.
He moans enough as it is, God.
I know. How many 16,000 members? I have 3 likes. What? You lost me there, David.
I think how many likes he's got on his posts, he meant. That is kit, I imagine.
Nobody likes it. It's as simple as that.
to clarify the way you enter you comment on Dan's picture there, what you've been working on.
Say again, mate.
Just to clarify, to get your build in the section, Dan's section, you just need to comment on the post.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You don't need to make a separate post. Yes.
Yeah, the title thread's called "What You've Been Working On This Week." That's the one you got to look out for.
It's a very recognizable picture.
Yeah.
So I do believe it says live at the bench with Paul and the crew.
It's like a banner.
Whoosh.
Of sorts.
You'll also find it on the forum. It's probably the better place to post.
Yeah, if you're on forum, it's always there on the forum. A little sneaky tip for everybody: if you've missed Facebook, always go to forum because that one's always open.
Yes.
And it is actually easy to post in the forum now.
It's a doddle.
Steve, this is the Hong Kong Models Donia 335 on 30-second scale. It's a big beast.
Is that the flying pencil, that one?
No.
Arrow.
Say again?
Known as the Arrow.
Oh,
The pencil's the bomber.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, this one's...
We'll be buying a bigger box for it off eBay next week.
yeah. I'm going to pick the dog out of our basket.
Quiet.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was a nice bit of engineering, but apparently it's not now.
Oh.
What they've done with the wings is they've made the joint line, instead of having it around the front there, they made the joint line now comes underneath. I thought, oh, well, that's a nice way, because you'll be able to hide, a little bit of fill underneath. You won't have anything to rub down at the front. But there's a joint seam line runs all the way along the front end now.
Nice.
So
At least it's not a joint you got to worry about fitting.
still got a seam line to rub down.
Steve's asking how your RC stuff's going, Paul.
Nothing now because the weather's gonna go out today, but it was raining.
Cool.
Aye.
Wiggly wire down.
And two kids saying, "Hi guys, Okay, I'm here. What did I miss? Just recap everything if it isn't too much bother.
Hey,
No
Scott.
problem.
Oh, Paul Shaplin's there as well. I didn't know Paul was in. Yeah.
All right, Paul.
And there's Steve as well. Star Trek Steve. Yeah, I did. Star Trek Steve there as well.
Yeah, he's just trying, I think. So on Tuesday night, I went to the cinema.
Romance.
Big screen with Mr. Dan Cook, and we watched. Shush.
Gobble gobble.
We watched.
Right.
People behind the bins, didn't you? Apparently, or something.
We watched the Spitfire documentary, and it was really blooming good. I highly recommend that when that goes on general release. I think it's on Blu-ray in September. I would definitely recommend seeing that if you've got half an interest in the Battle of Britain or Spitfires or World War II at all. It was amazing. It's called Spitfire the Documentary. There's a Facebook page which you can have a look at with lots of information on. And it was the premiere on Tuesday night, and it was shown in 220 cinemas around the country. And it was introduced and finished off with the beautiful Carol Vorderman.
That's the one with Jeffrey Wellerman, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, Jeffrey Wellham, who just died yesterday, sadly.
Yeah.
96 years old. I've seen Jeffrey in a few things. I think it was a Battle of Britain thing on BBC earlier in the year. He was in that as well. Amazing fella. Amazing fella.
Did the guy wrote the book? No, that was a Hurricane Part thing.
So, again, mate?
Did he write a book?
Yes, he did, yeah. Yeah, called First Flight, I think it's called.
I've got that upstairs to read.
Yeah, he's a cracking guy. And there's also in it as a big feature on Mary Ellis, who was one of the transport pilots that flew the Spitfires from the factories to the airfields. And she's an amazing woman. She's over 100 years old now, and she's so cool. So cool. So, yeah, there's a nice feature about her as well. Yeah, amazing. Great film. Well worth a watch. Well worth it. Yeah, Steve, that's the one, mate. That's Jeffrey Wellham. He's the youngest one who's still surviving. So I was. What the heck have I done with that decal?
Oh, don't do that.
Question for you there. Phil.
No, mate, no mention of the Jet one at all. They went right through from the original development right up to their last mark with a 6-bladed prop, crazy thing. But yeah, the consensus was one of the pilots actually summed it up, and he sort of said, you know, it was such a versatile aircraft that it was ripe for modification, and it did manage. That's how it managed to survive through the war. But they did say by the end of it, it seen its life. It was ready for retirement at the end. They'd taken it as far as it could go. But yeah, it was just amazing to see it in all the different guises as well. And the cinematography of the aerial sequences was fantastic, just stunning, really was. Yeah, I'll stop gushing now.
And on that note, I'm going to have to make a move before I start falling asleep on the bench as well. So I'll catch everyone later.
Bye,
Bye,
Bye. Very well.
Very well, very well, very well, my fairy fae. From off to Louisiana, for singing Louisiana, singing very well, you do all day.
really annoying.
What?
I made the little round buckle for the belts.
Lost it.
Yeah.
Did it go ping, Timothy?
No, it just dropped on my lap. I looked down. It's not there. Slowly get up. Doesn't.
Spiders had it off.
Check your sock.
It's them damn spiders.
Check your sock.
Web.
I haven't got socks on.
Not that sock.
Well,
Say whip.
What? Right?
oh, I'm gonna let this dry cure totally before I handle it anymore. Or I'll have an accident.
True. I so had to pull myself back then.
Hang on.
Oh,
I said back.
Yeah, exactly. It just sounded wrong.
Yeah, I know what you're looking at. Pervert.
Oh shit.
My humour, Sean. Nothing but my humour.
Is that what you're calling it now?
It would have got me into trouble. Inspector Gadget.
You know what I should do, Scott? I'll probably go to Morto Pen there to be honest. Breathe.
Oh, I need to order a Molotov. What pen? What's the best size to get for the chrome one, Paul?
Both really.
Mm-hmm.
You have to choose and go for the 1 mil.
Say again, mate.
You have to choose, go for the 1 millimeter.
Yeah, or if I get 2?
1 and 2 mil.
1 and 2, right, okay, thanks.
And a refill.
No, you don't need one right away.
I was just trying to psych him out.
Managed to find it.
No, Claire, not at all. Post it at any stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to see your work how it progresses on.
Gee whiz, sure. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, I want to sit.
We're trying to clear the picture for Scott.
To protect it. He's just said he's worried it might wear off if he touches it.
Yeah, probably will. Don't touch it. Seriously. I haven't had it fade yet, but it will wipe off. But yeah, try and avoid touching it. Even not bare metal foil. Mm-hmm.
You're a crazy guy. You should definitely do that, Claire. You should definitely do that.
Yep.
Uh-oh, Nigel's in the chat. He must have had another nap on his arms.
Dirty penguins.
I think that's just old man syndrome. Now, Pavel's saying he tested the Marto pens with Bunzer clear coat and it faded slightly.
Yeah, you will do most clear coating.
Yeah.
Sorry, most metal finishes.
If it's something that couldn't be avoided touching, though, it would be bang on, I think.
Yes, sit still. Right. Come down a touch. Yep.
Keep us informed, Scott.
Can I ask a car question, please?
4 wheels.
Yeah. So where the back end is, it's got these vents
Yeah.
on the thing. So this is a clear part with a mesh decal over the top.
The men of like mesh grills.
Yeah. Now, would you fit those before you clear coated it, or
Oh,
would you do it after so they look matte?
you not got some mesh you can put in there. Like, what's that? What's the pictures below it?
That's for photo etch.
Have you not got that in the kit?
Yeah, I've got the kit. I've got the mesh grill to go over it. And what I'm asking is, once that's on, and do I fit this and basically gloss this or not?
Have you got the photo etch part?
No.
Oh, is that telling you about the extra parts? Is it?
Yeah.
Is that telling you to put it on the inside or the outside?
Inside. Well, no, the decal's gonna be on the outside.
Put the decal on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and gloss over it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
So it shows you the photo etch parts that you buy in the extra kit, does it?
Yeah.
So the put as DPs.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so you got both options on everything. All right, so I need these two clear parts.
It's good. It's good. I think I'm gonna pack it in.
No worries.
Setting it up. Oh, bye.
See you, Andreas.
See you later, Andreas.
See you, mate.
Good night, Andreas.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, bye.
Maybe nearly midnight for him, though, Norrit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be going up there in a minute as well, I think.
So I'm not long following everybody. I have to be up early again.
I remember now I don't like armour, doing running gear.
Yeah. Yeah.
The wheels just like, the wheels can wait.
What do you mean you're doing a blown out tank?
They want to do the tracks. Got to get the suspension out of the way. I got it, Andrew. Thank you, mate. I'll get that at the post here. Yeah, get on the forums, post your builds, peeps. Forum is ISM. That is the home of ISM. Unbelievably, it's on there now. Yeah, couldn't say Dan's Echo as well. So get yourself over there and get posting on the forum.
I do cars do airbrush with the door handles and wing mirrors glued on.
And if anyone's interested in buying a Tamiya DTM 2000, the D2 version, let me know because I've got one for sale. That's a nice.
How long's left on that touring car one, Paul?
A month and about just under 6 weeks.
Oh, cool. I'm hoping to start a Calibre hopefully next couple of days. Fingers crossed.
Pretty cool.
Do you want to answer Claire there, Paul?
When you do cars, you airbrush with the door hands and wing mirrors glued on. Depends on the car, Claire. Clear coats, yeah. Door handles, yeah. Wing mirrors, no. Do those separate.
Door handles are molded into this one. I've got no choice.
Not always. They're sometimes separate. Depends if there's decals underneath. Generally, if it's the same color as the car, yes, I want to spray. But you might find that once you get your base color down, you might have decals to go underneath or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, you might be all right, Dan. You got a bit of time off, haven't you?
Oh dear, God, I'm starting to hate it.
I mean, I built 2 already, haven't I? I think.
How many aiming to build before it ends, Paul? Another 3.
I've got pinch me something. I've got the Labatt RS500 I want to do, and Will Hoy's Listerine Shikori Core Beamer.
Ooh.
Oh, I'd like to get done as well. So at least another 2. But Sam wants to do that D2 Mercs. That's another one as well.
Hardly summertime when the sun's shining. Everybody wants things doing, don't they?
What?
Building work wise, it's just horrendous at the minute.
Did your big deal go through, Dan?
Still waiting, Tim.
Really? Wow,
Yep.
they're taking their time, aren't they?
Oh yeah. I think what they're trying to do, I think, is just get as many people in as they can, see what's just to weigh people up or see price difference.
Yeah. So it works.
At this precise moment, I'm not worried because the yard's empty. And when I say empty, I mean like empty. We're having to work like dogs. Go and strip something to go and put something up and to blag them because we've got no gear to put their job up. We've strip some more. It's been a nightmare. With that busy, it's unbelievable.
You can't go and just hire scaffolding out, can you?
Yeah, I just don't want to.
Oh, right, okay.
Dollar bill, yo.
I'll take it that'd suck just virtually any profit you'd make out of the job.
Yeah, just I might as well just go and bang my head off wall. You know what I mean? I'd rather try and struggle through,
Willie.
you know, and be a day late than come up $1 short.
Yeah.
Right.
Once that section's up, you can't just go along and go, I need to take that down for a little while.
No, well, what I've been trying to do is put people not all on it up, but enough to get them started, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So get him started there because you can roughly tell, like if it's a roof or a bit of joinery work, whatever, brickwork, whatever. You can roughly tell how long it'll, you know, from watching him from week to week, where are they building, roofing, whatever. If they're fast, then you need to put them a lot of scaffold up. If they're really slow, you only need to put them a bit up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you can get away with just putting a bit up here and a bit up there, and then it just frees you up to just get about a bit. Do you know what I mean?
Understand.
Well, 11 o'clock. We've got 80 viewers. I'm going to call it a night.
Cool.
Yeah, guys.
So we don't watch. We're going to put the Hangout link up in a minute. So if you want to join, pop in. And we'll see you next Friday. Give me out over the weekend. I will probably do a bench update in the morning. And that's it. So see you later, peeps. Bye bye. Check out youtube.com as well.
Bye, everyone.
Have fun. Bye.